And a few things before that, of course. But one thing. Oh God, hold on. Stop. Oh, sorry. Love when my puppy decides that underneath my desk is where they're going to be staying, right next to the very hot PC. Um, the main thing of tonight is we're going to be taking away runes. That was
Yo,
it.
my
That was
juice.
gonna a test trial is over. Next week, when hopefully everyone is back, we're gonna be trying Jared's new thing. But I had created half thought and out work, and I didn't like it. Um, Mainly for the fact of giving you guys an additional resource is cool until that additional resource runs out. So I am looking for a more permanent action economy that is additional, but not just another slapperoos of points, action, whatever you want to call it. It's in the works, and as part of that, those of you who are on D&D Beyond can reload your sheets and you'll see it. And those of you who roll 20, you'll notice a bunch of new handouts. I've added small little features that don't affect action economy in any way. It does not take an action to do any of these, but I think it does take an action to do one of them. I don't want. Am I lying to your face? I think it doesn't take an action to do any of these. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It does not. Um, all three are very minor features, but are very useful in the fact they will let you be very creative with how you do your turns. Um, Go ahead and at any point during the session, just look underneath feats. I think one should be under reaction, and the other two should be under action. It doesn't actually take an action to do them. It's just there so you can see them. If you read the description, they'll say at the start of your turn. No worries. One's called Desperate Times, one's called Spark of Chaos, and the reaction is called Gambler's Gusto. Take a second during the recap sometime tonight and take a look at those. I think they're very fun. I think that it'll be a very interesting way to apply combat without having to, keep track of what runes can do and learn an entirely new system based off of that. So this will be a kind of an additional trial night, except hopefully these will be staying forever because I think they're short enough and fun enough that you don't actually have to learn how to do something new rather than just hop do do do.
So, all on Roll20 I see is Gambler's Gustos and Desperate Time.
Is Spark of Chaos not on there? Spark of Chaos should be on there.
I see
Oh,
inspired moment.
I didn't share it. That is my apologies.
Oh,
I
there
put
it
it up
is.
there, but it did not share. Now it is there.
Now,
Fuck, I closed out all my tabs. No. Shit.
when I
I'm
open it as a tab, it's so darn tiny I can't read any of it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh wait, click the search, click the little magnifying glass.
Magnifying glass.
It'll pop and make it big.
Oh, I can just click right on it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
I'm dumb.
can also add it onto your sheet afterwards. I just don't like putting things onto people's sheets on Roll20 because that feels invasive, and I don't want to fuck with anything you might have memorized. So I can add it in like backgrounds or something like that afterwards, so you have an easy place to look. Okay. Let me grab that. Ooh, that's a link. Okay, I will look at that after. Thank you. All right, with that out of the way, we have a recap to do and violence to ensue. So let's do this shit. Grab some music for the recap. Bot, would you like to load? Thank you.
I feel like Gurdon's gonna have a field day with Desperate Times.
um, I had Desperate Times not do true damage the first time I looked at it. I was like, oh, just do like a normal critical hit. And then I remembered Durdon existed, and I was like, I can't, in good faith, let Jared run this campaign as a player. So I'm going to have to let it be fair to everyone at the same time. While also not being a barbarian's best friend. Uh, so yeah, we just made an entirely new game mechanic that is totally fun, and won't have any downsides. I'm gonna be real. When I was thinking of these and I was brainstorming, which is basically like me on my breaks during work the entire week, I was like, I I really just want things that are like look stupid to use on the surface, but are actually good. And I think I made it do both. 'Cause some of these are downright hilarious, like Gambler's Gusto, take more damage to use a reaction weapon attack. Uh, anyway, the self-glazing aside, let's get to it. So, last time, or whatever the hell this is, you all converged at Portcliff. You ended up meeting the strange creature known as Madame Borrelia, um, and you had accepted two job offers. One of which you're going to fight in a arena, a fighting pit, where you would endure a number of rounds that was not listed. But you were going to be fighting for quite some time, as you thought this was going to be a longer form of tournament style. Um, More feeling like it's survival based of how many rounds you can last more than a set number. Um, you also accepted a job for a protection gig. You learned of the existence of a parasitic creature that feasted on newly awakened people called a leech. Leeches serving their purpose as these kind of flying serpents that would come down from time to time and try and assail any common awakened folk on the island, but mainly gathering at this time of year for the Harvest Festival. As the information that you got from both Cyrus and Madame Borrelia revealed that for one reason or another, yes, this island's rumor of potentially having a higher chance of awakening is somewhat true, as this is a yearly thing that is hired for both inside of the island and hiring mercenaries outside of it. Um, you had some time to discuss in what you did, and you ended up just going with a tried and true classic, 2-for-1 combo, which you'll end up getting 2,500 gold from, all of you per piece, or a favor and 500 gold from, which still win-win. After deciding, you all met in the lounge with the two sponsors, got a little bit of information there, and then had some self time to go ahead and do whatever you want before the night fell upon you. Kipley and Mustang took this as a time to go potentially meet up with an old acquaintance. You saw on your way in that Sylvia Huggins was, in fact, within the establishment and decided to pop in and say hello. You got a surplus of information and also a surplus of questions, as Sylvia took a second to recognize all of you. As you had met only once, but did remember you after seeing the walking smokestack that is Mustang, and the small mischievous warlock that she met previously. You exchanged information. She gave you a little bit of a contradictory statement, saying that she had done business with Madame Borrelia for quite some time, ended up working from this island because she grew up here, and was involved in quite a number of shady jobs. However, she said that while you shouldn't trust anyone on the island, you can trust in the coin. Meaning, at least from her experience, Madame Borrelia hasn't really screwed her over in terms of jobs too difficult to handle or jobs that she wasn't paid for. But also gave you a kind of hit list of sorts of people that you should stay away from. Going around the room, pointed out a few different faces, but mainly gave you the do's and don'ts. Do's, Paul Tyneman, which rip my boy, he died before he was even born, was one of the faces that she said was a friend, someone that she hadn't worked with too often in the past, but works as a sellsword and a mercenary, and had done her and the bunch of Huggins well in the past, and didn't speak their name, but wrote it down on a napkin and slid it over to you for your keeping, is Lorna Dane Newman, or also known as Lorna Newman, a strange phenomenon, some sort of mage-like caster, uh, who was rumored to be the end of kind of a more ancient civilization in the south of the excuse me, in the south of the Shrouded Isles, where a small island, a small kingdom that was a little bit further behind in the world than Paradise Peak, was fell and taken over by a slumbering dragon that was awoken by her, and ensued the destruction of an entire island. Um, definitely not something to immediately mess with, and also, um, she revealed that the booths around here have some minor protection to stop eavesdropping by kind of creating small miniature pocket dimensions, but didn't want to speak her name even in one, so it gives you a level of seriousness. Afterwards, you also learned about the very fun game, Dungeons and Dungeons, totally original. And yeah, you exchanged some information, gave her a reason of why you're here, um, and she said that while they weren't currently here, Cal and a few others of the bunch of Huggins, including Dale, was going to be there tomorrow for the festivities and potentially for a protection job afterwards. After passing by, you grouped up, having a slight kind of mid conversation between yourselves, just asking of more confirmation of what you were going to do, and how you felt about the job, and pondering if you're going to get actual rooms or be staying in their lounge, which you did end up getting led to your own private quarters, which you all individually slept in, and were ready for the day. You did, however, have the access to getting some Sectrum, which Zyra sent a runner boy to go get. Right afterwards, you immediately thought of all the things that you could have bought or could have asked for after she had gone. And you were given some time the next morning, once we skipped for a bunch of stuff, just to purchase anything in case you wanted any common or uh, minor magical items that were common enough, like health potions, to be bought before the festivities. You all went out either in a group or on your own, and got all the items, and also got a small surprise as the random mugging of Mammoth cost him the most dearest item on his sheet, a wooden shield with 10 gold purchasing on it. Which could have been very bad because it was on a D8, and I think 6 out of those 8 items were magical. So we take those. Um, you ended up going through a little bit of a kind of announcers meeting. You met Reginald Ribstone, who was this kind of red hair, elvish man, very kind of perky and excited tone, and gave you guys both announcements and a little inspirational speech to give you some temporary hit points as you went into battle. And as you went into battle, you got your very quickly, or already made up, titles to go about, uh, and combat began. Uh, the party did pretty damn well, both utilizing runes and just some damn good rolls. Uh, y'all saw what was this uh, either kind of creature of making for a golem, or a modified golem that Rictus recognized. Was similar to the mining golems the Nordstrom family used in their operations back when Nordstrom was actually a mining town and not a destroyed one, uh, and fought pretty damn well. We had some amazing circumstances of Reese using Chill Touch, stopping the healing of a acidic chromatic orb that would have given an additional 19 HP. Um, Durdon dealing a casual 93 damage in one turn. Love that guy to death. Totally gonna live after this campaign. And all of you ended up pulling out some damn good spacing spells and ended up breaking the golem down into its 2 miniature forms and eventually destroying it into dust. Quickly afterwards, at the very end of the session, it was mentioned that the 3 lowest members of the party could be given a short rest to heal using their hit die, of course, and to regain any class or item features that operate on short rests by Xyrus using the spell Catnap, which is still one of my favorite and most underrated spells because it is shit. But it's still just a funny spell that it puts you to sleep for 10 minutes. The spell went through. You do have 10-minute breaks in between, of course, so we're going to pick up at the end of last session in case you guys want to talk strategy or do anything in between the rounds of combat that you're about to experience. But that is all. So as we pick up for tonight, with, of course, runes no longer working for the moment, and all of those 3 additional abilities operational for tonight, what would you guys like to do as combat has now ended? You've all been ushered off of the field, given a chance to take a breather. And glad I smell alerts. Have a chance to take a breather and have a little bit of downtime before the next round. While you're doing that, I will get back to some Discord messages that I missed previously.
I have a quick question. Are we still using the like where you can use your inspiration to do like a
Legendary action?
yeah.
Of course, yeah, inspired moment.
Okay, so that okay.
Still on the table, absolutely.
Cool. Okay, so animus runes are gone. I don't think I used because I think I was one of the people that
I don't think you used any, so you're good. I can just remove it from the sheet so it's not confusing. I forgot I made it a feat.
Oh no, you're good. I was gonna say I don't think I was I one of the ones that got to do the short rest. I thought I was.
If you have healing in chat that uses hit dice, yes.
Oh,
So
good
Rictus
call.
was, you were,
Okay.
and there was one more.
Okay.
Cannot seem to remember.
Great. Thank you.
Was it maybe Reese? Because I think you're one of the others that got hit.
I think is Rictus.
Rictus.
'Cause
Well,
Yeah,
no,
I did
I can see Rictus, but I see Kipley, Rictus, but there's normally 3 people with the spell. And I know it
It was
wasn't
Gyrodon or Mustang.
I think it was Mustang. It was Mustang because
It was Mustang, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you got crit. That's right.
Yeah, I got hit with that boulder.
You got hit with a boulder.
No, Reese took
Gosh, dang boulder.
some damage, but not.
Yeah,
not,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
not
remember.
bad.
That I did not write down, so it took a second for me to remember.
Hmm.
All right.
Boulder.
Saying boulder in an accent's funny. But yeah, as you guys are led out, you can see there are additional fighters that enter from different gates and begin a similar combat to you guys. While you're resting, you can see a small group of individuals, none of which that you recognize, all taking on this kind of strange looking hellhound-like creature that just has mouths all over its body, and you can just hear the howls from inside the gate as you all sit on the other side. Some of you napping through it, of course, but the rest of you just kind of watching over your companions and preparing for the next round. So, in the meantime, is there anything that those of you who are awake would like to do? So being Reese, Mammoth, Duradon, but Duradon's like, oh, I need to pull up Duradon's sheet. That's a good reminder.
Are you gonna be rounding him?
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe Durdon gets COVID in the next 10 minutes. Who knows?
Hey, Mammoth, you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm alright. I didn't get the chance to see. Did you get hit much during that round?
No, I got off scot-free.
That's good. How's Bercy Boy doing?
He got a little bit beat up, but he'll be fine.
Good. You ever seen anything like that before?
No, but I don't think there's many things that can surprise me anymore.
Fair.
Oh, we gave the child PTSD.
Do you think you enjoy being like in these situations with this group?
I do. It's exciting.
Okay.
Do you?
Oh, I mean, of course, you're a little younger, and sometimes
Yeah.
I feel like I want to check up on you.
Thank you.
At least he isn't an iPad kid.
I don't
We're doing
think
him a
that's
favor if you think about it.
that's not a good comparison. One sits in his room all day, the other murders things. But continue.
She ruffles his hair a little bit and just gives him a smile.
You see from across the hall, Zyrus, who kind of just has her hands gently resting on the backs of those who are currently underneath the catnap spell, goes, Um, while we do have time, does any of you need healing? I didn't really get to see much of who was getting hurt or not, and I can provide some minor cure wounds in the meantime.
Yeah, I could use it. Thank you.
Of course.
Also, how much time is going to pass between now and the next round?
Are you talking out of game or in character?
I suppose it works either way.
Okay. Hey, Dom can answer in Cyrus's voice, and we can just move on. Typically these events tend to go in about 10-minute breaks in between each to give each round of fighters a breath, just a moment of preparation, popping spell potions, spells, of course, to heal, and things of that nature. Oh, I almost didn't see Cure Wounds and thought that Dom forgot to prepare that for today. That would have been bad. You get, ooh, damn, 12
Nice.
points of healing for a first level spell. We love rolling high. Hell yeah.
That brings me up to max. That's nice.
Good shit. Also remember, for those who didn't get hit, temporary hit points are still there.
So when 10 minutes go over, Reese's bone form would no longer be active, so she's gonna lose her temporary hit points. I imagine, I guess when I reactivate it, I would then regain full temporary hit points associated with that form.
Yep. As long as the previous ones are gone, there's nothing stopping you from getting more.
Yeah, I just took them off just now, just to prepare.
Yeah, you're good.
Thanks.
But the 10 minutes does pass.
Can I?
Those of you who are in the midst of the catnap spell, while inside of it, you hear these sounds of a lulling ocean current, kind of these slight jostling of waves. Seems like at a distance, not immediately directly next to you, but just kind of some ambient ocean sounds. And as the 10 minutes comes up, you just hear a slight crash of a wave almost crusting over you, causing all of you to wake up simultaneously with the benefits of the short rest. as you find yourselves kind of huddled together in a group close enough so she could cast the spell. Um, and also lying on a cold stone floor. It's not the most comfortable, but comfortable enough that you can regain all of those lovely hit points and abilities.
It's not wet. That's all I care about. Can I roll?
Low standards.
Can
Um,
I do another hit dice? Is that okay?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's, you. It was a week ago, so we got.
Okay.
If we forgot to do one, that's perfectly fine.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Of course. And you also got like 5 attacks on you in one turn at the end, so I'll give it to you. It was brutal. Cool. As you see the gate opening, you see Zyrus kind of stand up. Duradon, who is just leaning up against the wall, kind of sifts in line behind all of you. Is there any preparation actions that you'd like to take as you enter the field once more?
Not for me.
Ocean music.
Mhm.
So as we get ready for another round. Oh, was someone saying something?
I would say if we have a prep round, can we reactivate bone form with Oliver?
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. We'll get to the prep round in a second. I was just saying,
Okay.
as you were
Right.
entering, in case anyone wanted to try and sneak something in before the prep round, you could. Like if
I
you wanted
would.
to activate bone form before you walked on.
Sure.
Bruce is still a wolf, right? I'm trying to see if there's a time limit. I can't remember.
It lasts. Wild shape lasts, I believe, half of your druid level, rounded down. So 2 hours, I think, right now. Let me. Well, if I check, it should be on your sheet. Hold on. Features, class features. Just because it's been a second since I've had to look at wild shape. Forgive me. Do 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 do.
The item that lets me turn Bruce says it lasts up to an hour.
There you go. There's your answer. So yeah, no, he is still in doggo form, and I don't think he got knocked out of it
He
from
did
last
not,
time.
no.
Do
I
you
don't
still have
remember where his
the?
health is at.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, it's saved.
W. Good shit. Okay. But as you walk on, so you're bone forming up before you walk in, Reese?
Yes, please.
Mustang, you said you want to do something?
Yeah, I was just gonna hand out some bardics. Does Duradon still have his?
It has been 10 minutes, unfortunately, so it has gone away.
You're right. Okay, well, I'll give one to Duradon and I'll give the other one to Reese because I think they're.
Well, you can give one at a time. So Duradon will get this, and you'll have another chance to inspire someone at the
Okay.
preparation
Duradon
round.
can have this one, and then the prep
Um,
round, Reese can have the other one.
Anyone else going in? Okay. So as you enter the arena, oh god damn it, did I put a momentum for favor? Me when I accidentally forget to hit the enter key. As you all enter the arena, you can see that the battlefield is splattered with even more blood and gore than it was previously. Luckily, you just had a golem, so it just kind of scattered dust and like large chunks of mud. But you can see this was a living, breathing creature that was just fought. So just blood splattered across the walls. You can see the decapitated head of this strange hounded being kind of haphazardly tossed to the side, kind of stuck up against one of the spikes on the columns. And as the other party leaves, you can go ahead and position yourselves where you'd like to be at the start of the next round. Just as a reminder, because it has been a week, the door that it enters from is random.
We still come out the same door though, down
Yeah,
here
you
at the
still
bottom.
come out the bottom right.
Can I ask
For
you some
simplicity's sake, Cyrus and Dirt, I'm gonna go here.
logistics of the arena?
Sure.
The little walls in the middle, the ones that make the V and the little quarter circles.
Mhm.
How tall are they?
Each wall depicted here is only 5 feet tall.
Okay. And are the square things in the corner here like pillars, or what exactly is the aesthetic?
The L's connected to the pillars, you mean?
Are,
Or
like
the actual pillars themselves?
Is it a pillar? Yeah, that's my question.
Yeah. All the stone all stone squares in the center are pillars. The ones right here have spikes on top of them.
Mm.
And the ones right here are hollow,
How
meaning that you
Okay.
can either go inside or
Wait.
throw something in them.
So the things with spikes aren't spike pits?
Oh no,
They're spike pillars?
they're spiked columns. They are 5 foot up stone, 5 foot up additional spikes.
Oh,
see.
Did I not
that's
describe that when we initially answered?
brutal.
I'm so sorry.
No, I thought they
I
were
thought they
spike
were-
pits.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought they
All
were
right,
pits
so
too.
allow me to explain. They're 10 feet tall, 5 feet up is stone, 5 feet up is spikes. These ones are hollowed out columns, so it does appear to be stone, but you can see there are small gaps and breaks in the stone that allow you to see inside, so you can climb up, over, and in if you like. The pillars in the back right here are each 10 feet as well. They have flaming torches on them. And each of these small circles on the side are water basins.
Hmm.
My apologies. I thought I gave an initial description, but I must have been either too busy, too excited, or forgot because I do have
It was a
short-term
weird
memory
week
loss.
last week.
It was a weird week,
The
and
answer's
that
too excited.
it's probably all the above. Let's be real. But yeah, you can go ahead, position yourself. Everyone's in like one large.
Now that we know, like,
I love it. It's great.
So 10 feet is the tallest item in here.
Correct. There's nothing over 10 feet in this arena.
What about the walls that lead up to the stands?
The walls that lead up to the stands are each 50 feet tall.
No.
Out of the it's out of the range of most common spells. Because the actual stands where the chairs start are 80 feet away, meaning that 60-foot range, which is a normal range for a lot of low-level spells, will not reach. And also, so monsters don't fucking jump up and bite them.
how tall
God
is
damn.
Duradon?
Durdon is 7 foot. 7 foot something. Let me get you his bio. Does Jared write down his actual height?
Can
I thought he
you,
was like
does.
7'1" or
He is
7'2".
seven.
That's what I
He
thought
is
he
7'1".
can you like
Exactly.
boost me up into this column here?
Put you inside of it?
Isn't
Do you want to go? Do you want to go on top or do you want to go inside?
it's only like 5 feet deep, right? Or did I misunderstand
No,
that?
it's a 10-foot stone column.
Oh,
The ones with spikes are 5 feet stone, then 5 feet spikes. The broken down ones are 10-foot tall stone columns.
Nope.
So he could boost you in, but the
Here
problem
I
of
am.
getting out might be a small issue. Okay. So are these the final positions that you'd like to be in?
No.
Locked in.
I am curious. Can I poke my head inside this pillar before committing to going inside of it?
Sure.
oh,
Hey,
she's
do I see
doing
anything
it.
You-
suspicious?
Put your head through the pillar. You hear a few oohs and ahs from the audience. It's just broken, loose stone in here. Go
No
ahead and
signs
make
of
me,
like
go ahead and make me a
Oh.
perception check.
that
a-
would be
at a
like holes in the
base look.
pillar that
Yeah.
turn this into like a brazen bull or something.
It's so
That's rather
exciting.
specific, but let's see.
18.
18. I have to go check. 'Cause I did. I forget what I made the DC. I think it's DC 15, because I'm not a dick when I
I
made.
knew this thing was gonna cook me alive.
No. Okay, so fuck, it is DC 15. So when you look inside, it is dark. There is no light source. The only light source, of course, is like the small cracks and breaks in the side of the pillar, because these don't look stable. It looks like it was kind of just a more beefy pillar at one point, but the years of wear and tear and different fights have worn it down. And it's probably been rebuilt multiple times because you can see the stones aren't all the same make and age. Some look new, some look old. Others are polished, others are just destroyed. Um, when you look in the center, you see in the center of each there is or in the center of this one at least, you can see there's a small stone circle. Kind of that's slightly uneven from the rest of the floor. Mustang has seen
Yeah.
this a few times before. This is a pressure plate. You don't know what it does, of course, but you can make out before you go in.
Yeah, we're not gonna. Just given everything that's happened to this arena, I can assume that stepping on this pressure plate wouldn't
Hey, you
serve
don't
me a treato.
know. Also, this was not informed to you beforehand, so you don't know if it's good, bad, what.
So there
It
could be a
anything.
treato.
It could be a good O, could be a bad O, could be a sad O. But preparation round, as you pull back from the pillar and you can see all the gates close and you can hear kind of the sound of the kind of ambient chains from each gate to try and confuse you. Preparation round. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative so we can get this started. I think I don't have to delete your previous initiatives. I can just replace them.
Yeah.
Let me just go ahead and turn all these to zeros. Boop, 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 boop. And as a reminder, everyone gets their lovely 2 inspiration dies back.
Whoa.
Ooh, damn! Okay! 20. We take those. 16. Nice. Y'all rolling well. Alright.
Why did you sound
Rick-
happier about the 16 than the 20?
That not intended. I was just happy that you guys are doing well, and then I read 16, and I was happy that you also did well. I'm sorry. I'm happy for everyone. 9, get fucked. Okay. Had to be 1. Cool. Who are we missing outside of that? Oh, all the people I need to roll for. Zyrus and Duradon. What is your initiative? +2. Boop. Damn. Okay. So both Zyrus, I mean, for fucking 21 for Dirt. Oh, it doesn't actually say Duradon, it just says me. All right, well that's fine. Let me turn that right here. There we go. So I don't have to keep full screening it every time. Cool. All right. So that is everyone for now. Let me add this. So, as we start off combat, who didn't get to do a whole lot last time? Eeny, meeny, miny, mammoth.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me a d4, buddy. Oh, my apologies. Go ahead and roll me 2 d4. 4 and 1. Perfect. Thank you.
Huh.
That was a very prominent.
Huh.
Some Minecraft villager shit out here. All right. You hear the crowd begin to chant. You can hear some of your little made up and or stage names are kind of catching on. A few of them seemingly already know the Savage Hunter tile, or just like it's easier tiles. You hear the Savage Hunter, and then in the very back you can just hear Mustang Strums.
No way.
And you can see a small audience has gathered in like a 7 people kind of like box to the side, not one of like the higher boxes, but like one of just the very like nosebleed section. And you can see a few members of the bunch of Huckins are there. And you can see they're all holding up little signs that have various party members' names on them.
Aww.
You see Cal holding up a sign that says Kip, and then it has crossed out and has Zoe written on it.
Kipley does a big arm wave to her.
It is so far away, you can barely see them, but you see she raises her hand and kind of gives a wave back. Um, from this range, Rictus and Mammoth, because you guys have insanely high passive perception. Um, both of you can see Dale Huckins, the large, kind of older, human-looking man. He has an eye patch and also just like had a bunch of scars before. You can see on his right cheek there is a large gash that just is bandaged up, and it looks like half of his face had been mummified. But he gives a grin nonetheless and waves down at you guys. Uh, but as you guys have that moment of like, hey, you hear as two of the gates are rapidly lifted up and hit their caps at the ceiling. And coming from the north and west gates, you hear two large kind of footfalls. And then they become softer. And you hear the sound of sand being moved. Not by a large body or by this kind of huge force, but Mammoth, as you look over, because you're one of the only ones that can. Actually, no. Mammoth, Reese, Rictus, you can't really see. Mustang, maybe. But mainly Mammoth, as you look over towards the western gate, you don't see a large creature, but you see the sand in the area has begun to kick up and begin to rapidly become this kind of circular spiral around what looks like to be a horned creature, bone white skin, and this skull for a face. You see wearing simple robes, and actually not that big compared to the golem that you previously fought. As you see this strange looking creature come out the west. The rest of you in the middle, so Duradon, Zyrus, Kipley, Rictus, and the Stang, can see coming from the top. You just see this kind of large furred creature begin to poke its head out first. And then you hear this kind of dull growl and sniff as this kind of black furred, what looks like to be a tiger, but with a little bigger fangs and a little bigger in size, begins to walk out as well. As it looms into the arena. Big kitty. I love the gasp.
Bigger
Um,
fangs.
Slightly bigger fangs, saber-like in general. You hear drums begin to get beat around the arena. The energy immediately begins to pick up, and the large cat that enters rushes all of you. Luckily, these guys. Well, no. Let me be clear. The cat rolled shit. That is not true for both of them. Sadly, you guys just rolled 20s and really fucking high. So what would have been a good roll is now average. So starting from the top, Duradon is just going to go and circle around in front of Kipley and hold his action to attack in case anything comes within range. That is the end of his turn. Kipley, that is you. Kipley squeak number 2.
Oh man. Okay, so peeking over the wall, she sees this other one coming out, and no, actually, she can't see them at all, can she?
No, that
This
is a
person?
10-foot wall. You can see a large cat.
All right.
But you cannot see the strange creature coming out of the dust.
Yeah, she just kind of squeaks, and she's going to, as a bonus action, cast Hex on it.
Ooh, what ability check would you like to be at disadvantage?
Dexterity?
Dexterity, okay. Whoop, little hex icon in there. Cool. As you kind of force the shadows in the arena to grow around the creature. You watch the shadows cling to the already black fur and just begin to dampen its kind of like whiter spots, making it look even more terrifying, but also slightly annoyed as it begins to kind of just hold down at it, stopping it from being as dexterous as you think it might be. But that's your bonus action.
She's going to move.
Like you say so matter of factly.
20,
I'm gonna fucking move.
25,
God, get me out of here.
30.
He's just running away.
Yeah.
So Duradon sets up in front of you, big hulky muscles, axe, fucking halberd at the ready, and he just hears pat 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 pat, pat as Kipling just fucking books it away.
Look,
Little
she
dust of
knows.
sand going
She
up.
knows her weaknesses, and
Oh,
the
no,
number
I
one
love
thing
it.
is she's fucking weak. So
I love it. It's fucking great.
she's running.
As you dash across the arena. Action, what would you like to do?
Fuck. I don't think going to air is going to be a good thing at this point. So. Actually, nope. That's what she's doing. She's just getting there, and then she's just looking at Mustang, or as she's running past everyone, she's like, "Big cat, big fucking cat."
Fuck. Cool. Do you want to take the dodge action on your turn then?
Oh, god damn it! Yes.
Sure. Yeah. If you're not gonna do anything, might as well do something.
Yeah, I always
Um,
forget that.
Of course. Yeah. And a disadvantage on everything incoming is massive. Mammoth. As you turn, as Kipley runs past you shouting "Big Cat," you are now aware of both the smaller horned creature approaching and the large feline form in the top of the map. What would you like to do?
If we were on the broom, we're not on it anymore. And then I'll have Bruce like hide behind here, and then we'll just kind of back up to right here, I guess. And I'll dodge as well.
I love the very tactical turns. For sure. Do you want Bruce to dodge as well?
Mm-hmm.
As both the smaller wolf and you kind of take up the dodge stance, Reese, you see all of your allies retreating towards your direction. You can only see at the moment, kind of just barely peeking around the corner, the horned figure with the sand rooting around them, walking in your direction. You haven't actually seen the cat yet, but you've heard Kipley shout from the other side of the pillar, "Big cat, big cat, big cat."
I'd like to use my bonus action, Awakened Awareness.
Interesting. Okay.
Um,
Using it on
the horned creature closest to us.
You will have to walk 10. Is it? Oh wait, hold on. I don't even remember my own range. Creature within 15 feet.
I gotta walk closer to it. All my friends are gonna run away, and now I'm gonna go closer.
You're gonna get within 15 feet.
Sure.
All right, you can do so. As you begin to walk towards it, as everyone runs away, and you just walk towards bone armor protruding, towards this bone-like creature, almost similar to your own visage at this point. You can see as you get closer, the sands that are whipping around it, creating this large, almost tornado-like spiral, begin to whip and turn out towards you. And as you step barely onto the brink of the aura, you watch as the sands drop immediately at once and turn into almost this like sand spike-like spiral and jet out into your direction. Can you please give me a dexterity saving throw?
It's the one saving throw I'm currently not.
Not intended. Not 20.
Wow.
Hey, man. You don't need
Get it,
the
bone
extra
girl.
bonuses. You're get it, bone girl. Fantastic. And this is sucker save, so nothing happens. You dodge out of the way as you see this large spike of sand shoot out, and it would have looked like it was piercing through your stomach. As they just kind of take a dodge to the side, and the bone armor actually sucks back in to your body and kind of gives you less of a gap as it juts out, dodges, and then reforms back on you as you step back in. Cool. Give me the bonus action. Is it bonus action check?
Is
God,
bonus,
I need
yeah.
to read my own rules. Yes, it's a bonus action check. Go ahead and give me your intelligence check.
And I was thinking about, I can't remember, can we use it for like susceptibility or
I believe.
So, like, ability score, feature class, etc., etc., etc.
Yes. You can learn one of their senses. You can learn one of their resistances or one of their vulnerabilities. Yes.
Okay, then I'll go for vulnerability.
DC 14.
Nice.
Oh wait, this actually might be close. Hold on. I don't know why I said DC 14. I was just reading off of what you rolled. Apologies. What CR is this creature? I think you might have just barely made it. Yeah, no. As the information begins to kind of pulse through you into your mind, you can immediately get this feeling of undeath. As a necromancer too, like you feel you could take a hint at what this might be, but you just get this like dark surge of this undead energy washing over you, and you'd like to learn if it has any vulnerabilities.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. It has none.
Okay. Good enough.
No vulnerabilities. I will give you, as common knowledge, not even part of the check, but since you succeeded, you have a strong guess this thing's probably resistant to necrotic damage. As you look forward at its eyes, and it stares back at you with nothing but empty blackness from behind it. Just maybe.
Great.
But that's your bonus action.
And I'm going to use my action to dash.
It's been the weirdest round of combat, and I love it. Hey, you guys making fucking tactical decisions. Hell yeah, where would you like to go?
I'm
Using
gonna
a dash, you have 45 feet of movement.
Come back.
Can make it here, here, here. Going directly back will put you to the edge of the stadium.
I kind of want to go, yeah,
Right here?
here. I'm happy there.
Okay. All right. And from the view of the stands, Kipley runs away, Mammoth dodges, Duradon goes protect, everyone's gone around him, and then Reese runs up, gives this creature the death stare, and then runs away in the opposite direction. And you just hear like a bunch of like, I wonder what's going on. I don't know. What strategy is this? And as you end your turn, you can see the creature that you just ran away from, which was mainly focused on Mammoth, gives almost like a puppy a slight head turn in Reese's direction as you just ran away from it. And you watch as it walks up to the pillar so it gets line of sight and just outstretches its hand towards you. And you immediately feel the air around you drop to a freezing temperature and this pressure beginning to build. And you watch apparating out of the air this kind of thin, dark, almost slightly transparent skeletal hand. Not so different from your own that you use when you cast Chill Touch, except this one much, much larger. Reach out and attempt to grab at you. I will need a strength saving throw, my good friend. Ooh, 13. Not enough. You can use inspiration if you want, but it is pretty early.
It's pretty early. I can take it.
I can take it. Cool. There is no damage, but you are restrained, and the hand, almost like lifting a baby kitten by its neck, lifts you 60 feet up into the air. And it's just going to go ahead and hold you there. So I'm just going to mark a little thing on your token sheet right here that you are 60 feet up.
Sorry, you cut out. What happened to me?
Oh my! Did I cut out? My apologies. The hand wraps around you, holds you. You are restrained, and you're currently
Okay.
being pressed in by the cold, icy grip, and like lifting a kitten by its scruff, lifts you 60 feet in the air and just holds you there. Very much like you've just been put in bone timeout. As that is its action. As a bonus, it doesn't have a lot because bonus actions don't exist for monsters. However, it does still have movement left over. So we are going to go ahead. 10, 15, 20. And it is going to get right all up in y'all shit. Perfect 15-foot aura. Rictus, Mammoth, Zyrus, and Bruce. I am going to need all of... Actually, my apologies. Rictus, you are completely fine.
Ooh.
But Bruce and Mammoth, the two people who are within sight of this creature, I need both of you to go ahead and make me dexterity saving throws. And Zyrus as well, of course. Ooh, 19. That is a save. 6. Fail. Roll one for Bruce as well, please. Ooh, not good for the Druid gang. Cool. So both of you, God, do I love this feature. Both of you watch as kind of these large sand spikes, similar to how it went out towards Reese, the sandstorm whipping around you encloses you for a moment, and Mustang, Kipley, Rictus, Durdon, everyone outside of it has their vision obscured for a moment as he walks into the center, and then a miniature explosion of sand rocks out in all directions, slamming into Mammoth and Bruce. Zyrus just barely dodging out of the way. She drops fully to the floor, almost doing like a cheerleader split for a moment for pushing herself back up. And fortunately, Mammoth and the large wolf, not nearly as dexterous, the two piercing sand spears enter your chest. And I need you, Mammoth, to go ahead and mark down that you are exhausted up to the 3rd level.
Holy.
Whoa!
You watch as Mammoth ages rapidly. You see his childlike form grow old, quickly going for the teen years into that of an elderly-looking halfling. And Bruce, in the same, a young pup direwolf, going into this older, decrepit. You can see the bones that are sticking out of its back begin to crumble to dust, and Bruce just kind of get lower to the ground in pain as you are temporarily exhausted.
All right.
Cool. I was waiting for someone to fail that, but fucking, that would have been great to hit Reese. That is all it can do. That is Zyrus's turn. Zyrus is gonna first off go with the rest of the plan that everyone's been doing so far and run away. She's gonna go ahead and go right here. Before she leaves its line of sight, she is going to go ahead and fire off tried and true classic, a 1st level guiding bolt. Actually, does she have? Nope. Yeah, she's gonna do that. Oh my god! That is 2 guiding bolts and 2 natural ones from Virus in combat so far.
Wow.
Earning her keep like the queen she is. Fires off the guiding bolt, the sand wall comes back up, and it just disappears inside. Mammoth, as you in your elderly form, squinting your eyes to make out what is around you, you see a guiding bolt, this kind of like bluish greenish energy slam into the pillar right next to you, and you just look out in the direction. You see Xyrus doing the Homer Simpson, just kind of backing into the wall behind her. That is all that she is going to do this turn. Rictus, that is you.
Is the sand and everything's kind of died down now? Like this area
The sand is
clear?
still rapidly going around them. Excuse me.
Oh, okay. So I can't see through it?
It is not technically heavily obscurement. You can still see through it. It's just this kind of
Okay.
like
It's like a
lesser
dust storm kind of
sandstorm.
thing.
Yeah, it's a dust storm.
Okay, okay. Hmm.
And you, unfortunately, have had the unpleasantries of seeing both what's going on with the large feline cat running towards you at the top,
Yeah.
north side of the map. And you've also seen this creature throw Reese like a ragdoll into the air and then walk towards your friend. And you can't see what it did because it went behind a pillar, but you just saw on your side Mammoth rapidly age in front of you with no explanation.
I'm debating on if I want to get close to that thing or not, though.
What would you like to do?
Why not? Okay.
You
Let's
know,
go for it.
why not?
Why not? He's gonna move
As-
right up behind him over here.
All right. As you enter the range, I need a dex save.
All right.
Come on, Rictus.
16.
Oh,
Oh, that is a success.
Oof.
It's not that high of a DC, but they just roll shit. You, again, like all the others, enter the space and you see the sand for a moment deapparate and try and spear you into the back, and you just not even dodge the side, but you just put your metal hand forward and you watch as it slams into the hand, doesn't actually contact your skin, completely fine.
Nice. Okay. And then he will take 2 swings with his
Go
sparking
for
warhammer.
Spark
swing.
Warhammer.
16.
A 16? Ew, I forgot this creature's AC in the 2 seconds I wasn't looking at the sheet.
Come
Does
on.
hit.
It does hit.
What was that, Kipling?
Sorry.
It does hit. It does hit.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
And then his second swing, much higher.
Whoa.
No.
Holy
That's
crap.
extra 10. Is that 19? That was 18. Nice.
Is that 18?
Um,
Yeah.
Oh my god! Rick is a monster. Wait, hold on. Cool.
It should be. It's one-handed, so it should be 17.
Yeah, 17 points of damage.
Duradon instantly turns and flirts with you.
Duradon
Gives
just
me a little wink.
Yeah.
does a slow turn, just puts his hand up to his chin, begins stroking it while looking at you.
Instant love story.
That
Yes.
fuckboy glare. Hell yeah. First hammer swing. And it does sound almost like a xylophone when you hit a bone, hit like the little bony side, just ding. Except with this, you're hitting all of the ribs on the way down, and you just hear the of them all not snapping, but being heavily bruised. Hell yeah. Great opening swing. I say that, but unfortunately, oh wait, no, yours is a magical attack. Yeah, no, it goes through full damage. I was gonna say not magical damage, but it is magical, so you're good.
Lucky me.
Second attack.
Well, that was my second attack. So the first one missed.
Wait, no, the first one hit. 16 hits.
Oh, I thought it was
No, you're good.
because I rolled 2 attacks. So you just want me to roll another attack?
No. 16 hits. You're good.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
I'm confused. Sorry. Okay.
No worries.
So
I
just roll
think-
damage then?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
I think it might have got lost in the confusion of Megan making more weird noises and me laughing at it.
I accept.
14. A 14, definitely nice. Oh my goodness gracious. Fucking once again, y'all are who can see Rictus and the creature at this moment. Which Reese, you have a bird's eye view. You can see everything. Reese, Duradon, and Kipley actually can see the creature getting mollywopped. All of you are reminded that your small gnomish friend has been very deadly with that hammer, giving you flashbacks, Mustang specifically, to the dock incident of where he clocked a dude and he immediately died. Rictus coming off the sparking warhammer, just 1, 2 large swings, and you hear the cracking of bone as 2 ribs just fall out of its body, and it looks pissed. Um,
Yay!
cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Bonus, Rupert.
Oh,
We'll
bonus
move up.
Rupert. Absolutely. Yeah, you
Yep.
got him. Before you do that, he was right here, right?
Yeah,
25. He has 40-foot movement
it's
speed, right?
40. Yeah.
Eh, eh.
Yeah, I didn't know if I can. Oh, I just can.
I'm
I'm
trying to help you out here. Yeah, you can get flanking with him.
Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't.
move
I
up.
wasn't sure if he could get that far or not.
You can also
Okay.
go the other way around. I don't know why I went the hard way, but
That's true too. I didn't even think of that. I just
we're
figured I
both
couldn't
over
get past
fingers.
the old
It's
man.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. He didn't want to injure the old man.
Yeah.
The old druid. Yeah, go ahead and roll for go ahead and roll for Rupert with advantage.
Rupert with advantage.
Oh my god, imagine naming a creature after yourself. That'd be amazing.
Natural 20.
Oh
my
my
God.
goodness.
Won't even roll the second one.
What is happening tonight?
Yeah, go ahead and fish for a double crit. Yeah, you guys roll insane. Go ahead and roll damage.
I don't know if this is automatically going to do.
You go ahead and
No,
roll
no,
it.
it just-
Just... You can just add another die. It didn't. Yeah, go ahead and roll another d8.
Okay.
Cool. So that would be 2 plus. So that's 11 points of
11.
damage.
Okay. Oh, that's
Hell
right.
yeah. So, as you're hitting it from the front of the Warhammer, Rupert, who carefully maneuvers around Mammoth and walks on the other side, you watch as Rupert looks down and, oh, wait, are Rupert's attacks considered magical?
That's what I was about to ask. I don't. They don't list
I
it.
don't think so.
It's a force empowered rend, is what it calls it. It doesn't say if it's magical or not. It's force damage.
Let me go check real quick. I think it is. I think Steel Defender magic attack? Question mark.
Speak to us,
I have-
Google.
Oh yes. Okay, so it counts as you channeling magic through the strike, so it is considered
okay.
magical for
Cool.
excuse me. For level 6 artificers. Hell yeah. And you're level
Yeah.
6. You watch as Rupert walking around the creature. First off, Rupert, as a machine, is not affected by aging effects, so he doesn't have to make a dex save.
Nice.
But you watch as Rupert walks around and just picks up a rock and just goes full primal mode and just slaps him in the back, and you can hear a bone break. Like one of the horns doesn't snap off, but a large fracture just shoots up at it, and it does a slow turn, and it looks like it's deciding between who it wants to attack
Ooh.
next. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Fantastic, legendary action. This creature, this creature looks out to you, looks out to Rupert, and inhales and exhales this foul smelling plume of what looks like to be dust, dirt, you're unsure, but when you inhale it, all you smell is rot. I need...
Ew.
Hold on, let me just get... this isn't going to be a line, this is going to be a radius.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
The whole arena?
Boy. It is Rupert. It is Rictus. It is Bruce. Unfortunately, it does reach high enough that it's gonna hit Reese in the air. Duradon, Mustang. It's gonna hit Mammoth. It's gonna hit Mustang. It's gonna hit Kipley. The only one that's safe from this is Cyrus because she's behind full cover. I need all of you. I'll give Mustang and Kipley partial cover for this. You'll get a +2 to your dex save on this. I need all of you to go ahead and make me dexterity saving throw, please, and Danka.
Is this against Mad? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I read it wrong.
You're good. It's not a spell. Ooh, Natural 1. Cool. 17, 18,
21.
19. Good rolls. Oh, mammoth. Oh, no.
I'll kill myself.
Oh, that was for Bruce.
I mean, I
Oh,
definitely.
you
didn't
also
have
rolled an
these.
8. Fuck. Damn, the old man is having a rough day. Cool.
How high up is this spell?
Is a 60-foot radius.
Do all these people in this box get hit?
So I'm gonna get to that in a second. Oh no! Oh no! I rolled really good. Okay, so here's what
no.
happens. Rot breath begins to immediately pour out this kind of like swirling pattern, similar to the sandstorm, except expanding outwards at a faster rate, almost growing like a spherical dome, like a mushroom cloud, rapidly expanding outwards. A burst of rot energy just rapidly goes out to everything this creature can see within 60 feet, and it envelops the arena, half of the arena, and all of you, luckily most of you succeed, but all of you watch as it hits the edge of the arena and goes up, almost stop what looks like an invisible wall, and goes up, and you can now see, similar to the, actually unsimilar to the dome at Paradise Peak, it looks like there is either, from those of you who are spellcasters' knowledge, a wall of force, a anti-magic field, or some sort of warding spell that is keeping it within the arena as the rot breath stops mere inches before it hits the audience. Unfortunately for you, who are not on the other side of that, everyone who rolled beneath a 17, which is Bruce and Mammoth, unfortunately, Reese just barely making it, and Kipley is fine. Those of you who pass are going to go ahead and take 15 necrotic damage. Those of you who failed are going to take 30 points of necrotic damage. It was 6d6, and I rolled 3 6s and a whole lot of 4s. So that
Bruce
is
is
its
dead.
legendary action. Is Miff dead?
Bruce is.
Oh, Bruce is. Oh my god. I just heard dead, and I was like, oh no. Cool. Bruce drops out of direwolf form and enters his twinkly state of semi-non-existence. Where is my little blue icon? There he is. Fantastic. That's a legendary action. Mustang. This is still the first round of combat.
Wow.
Mustang, as you got hit by like the partial side effect of the rot breath, you can see the like people around you just coughing and wheezing, and luckily you're smoke, so it doesn't affect you that much. But as you kind of start your turn, you just kind of force it, as you didn't know that your lungs could make you cough, but now you found that out. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
This gas, it's more like entering my bloodstream. It's become one
It
with
is,
me.
and now you smell
awful.
kind of bad.
I mean, what's new? So, can Bruce be healed, or is that just not a thing that can happen?
You are unsure. You haven't seen Bruce stay in this twinkly state before, since Bruce actually hasn't been in combat since he's received this ability, so you don't know. You can certainly try and healing word him if you want, but that will have to be found out. Also, Reese, for halving, it's halving down, not up. So 15 points halved again would be 7.
I couldn't like ask Mammoth here, could I? Since it's not his turn.
You can squeak out a few words, but it's 6 seconds, so make it do it within a very small time frame. Excuse me. Like
I
a
was just
few
gonna
words.
ask him, can Bruce be healed?
Sure. You hear back.
Oh yeah, and then we'll fuck.
As you look at the elderly mammoth turn slowly towards you.
All right. Well, I guess we'll try it. I'll walk up to Mammoth, and I will cast Cure Wounds on him.
Sure.
at second level, and then
Go
I'll
and roll for
bonus
that.
action
Oh, are you walking inside? Oh, wait a minute. Pause.
right here. Is this within range or no?
Funny enough, I
Oh.
believe you are also immune to aging. So I don't think you are affected by it. I think as part of it, I think.
Well, I mean, I'm undead.
Yeah, no, you cannot be
What?
aged. So as Mustang walks in, you see the sand does actually pierce through your body. Pure made of dust, dude. It just pierces through, and then your smoke just regrows.
I'm as old
You're
as
like,
it gets.
cool. So yeah, no, you're good.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll actually go 5. I'll go right here. And for cure wounds, what did I roll? I have to go back in my thing. Okay, I roll 11 on cure wounds, and then bonus action, we're gonna fire a healing shot at Bruce. Bruce's sparkles.
You shoot at Bruce's sparkles.
Mm-hmm.
The shot passes through,
Damn.
and then a few
All right.
moments later, you hear "Brr, brr," as Bruce slowly lumps forward onto the ground in his physical form once again.
Oh, nice.
He's not in direwolf form, but he is a normal Brucey familiar.
Sweet.
Hell yeah. That is your action, bonus action, any more movement.
As do I
you
get to roll my healing for Bruce?
Bruce, sadly, you can, but as a familiar, he only gets 1 hit point, so.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, as long as he's up, right? Okay, so I
Yeah.
use 5, 10. I think we'll go 15, 20, 25, 30. Go over here. Not passing through this pillar. I've walked around it like a normal person. And
You walked around like a normal person.
and that will end my turn.
I truly adore. I truly adore how you have the ability to go through things, but made it a statement that you are not doing it specifically. Just
Pressure plate in there. I'm scared.
inside a wall? It's a wall. Anyway, as the turn finally progresses, you can see on the other side of the arena, moving for the first time so far, this kind of, again, large saber-tooth looking cat, and you watch as it walks forward. Just hold on, pause.
Oh, it
What were
just
we-
struts forward. Oh. Oh.
It does a little straight like no. It walks forward. Why? There we go. For some reason, my lovely Discord is not working. As it walks forward, you look and see it's eyeing not only each and every single one of you, but Kipley, you almost like shudder as your more bestial instincts kick in, and you have a strong feeling that it's trying to determine which of you is more prey than predator. And it looks towards Duradon, 7'1", beefy boy with a large halberd, looks towards the rest of you,
Yeah.
and is going to go ahead and use a bonus action to primal pounce. And you watch as it do-do, 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 and it's going to go ahead and jump 30 feet across the arena. And as it does, Kipley, and it soars right over your head, you just hear this large as it slams into the ground and is going to go ahead and reach out towards you with a big old swipe. That is going to be to hit with a claw attack. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Why is it always you? It's a natural 20.
Yeah.
For those of you who are curious, it's 29. Cool. It's not the bite. It could be much worse. It's just a claw. So that I'll be nice and not roll this to GM so y'all can see it. That is gonna go ahead and be Oh, that's funny. That's not. It's not funny, but it's funny because you just almost took that damage. 20. Oh my God, 27 points of piercing damage, slashing damage. Excuse me, as it just takes this large mitten and just rakes it across your back, and you immediately feel the wincing pain as this creature just towers over you, fangs looking like just large, almost dripping, almost like melting icicles, as the saliva kind of runs down them and onto your face as it goes in for a bite.
Is this the Mustang or Kipley?
That's a Kipling.
Oh.
It has a 10-foot reach.
Mm.
It's a big boy. Actually, no, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a bite on Mustang as well.
Oh no, I was.
Fair opportunities.
Look,
Great.
Fair
you all want to
opportunity.
call Kipley out on
There
running
it is.
away? This is why.
Hey,
Oh,
run
no,
away
no
from a
one called
predatory
you.
cat and see what happens. That is gonna be on Mustang. I don't know if that's actually gonna miss. That's a garbage. 16?
Yeah, that hits.
Hell yeah. That is gonna go ahead and be for a bite attack. Beep. Only 12 measly points of piercing damage as its large fangs sink into you. I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh,
You're gonna be a DC 16.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of my inspirations.
Did you roll shit?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even see the roll, but I just heard
Oh, I
inspiration.
rolled it even worse. Can I use my last inspiration?
Nah, I'm sorry.
I don't want to
you
get
can
stuck
only
in
use-
this creature's MFing mouth.
You
I'm
can only
tired
use
of getting
inspiration
eaten.
once, Ash. I'm sorry. It's not stackable.
I thought it was. I don't know why.
So, following the trend of this campaign, the person who can move through objects gets grappled once more. As this creature just
I'm in his
chomps
mouth.
down on you. You are grappled, and while grappled, you are considered restrained.
I'm about to cast this motherfucker out.
I'm so
Here we go
sorry.
again.
I'm so sorry. That is all it can do on its turn. It is Duradon's turn. Duradon's gonna go into a rage. And he's gonna go swivel around over here. Whoa, that is a radius, not a line. He's gonna go ahead. Cool. Duradon's going to attempt, because he is 7 foot tall and a barbarian, he's gonna attempt to just vault over the 10-foot wall. And jump to Kipley's side because he can't make it otherwise. So he's going to go ahead and make an athletics check. While raging, gets advantage. 14. Jesus, that is low. I made it a DC 15 in my head.
Yeah,
So I will
it's a
be
bardic.
honest with myself and just use his. Oh, he does have a bardic. Thank you for a reminder. I did not write that down. And I don't have to because he's going to use it and immediately make it over the wall. He's going to put himself in between Kipley and the creature, and he's going to go ahead and recklessly attack. So that is going to be. He is not going to use Great Weapon Master on the first. That is going to be +8 with advantage, right? Yep. Bop, bop. 24 to hit is definitely going to hit. And I don't have to roll that because that is right there. Boop. Cool. That is going to be, doesn't have Crystal Carbonate on right now. That's just going to be 19 points of damage as he hits the first. And then he's going to go ahead and Reckless Great Weapon Master the second for... Oof. Hey, that's better. For a
Cool.
whole lot more damage. That is going to be 20... 24... 30 even. 30 even points of damage as he cleaves in with the second hit. And you can just see him just kind of trying to maneuver himself in a way that he's kind of covering up any semblance of Kipley behind him, which, I mean, you're small enough that his form being in front of you kind of does. That is all he can do, though, unfortunately. So that is a Kipley. back at the top of the order. This is only the second round. God damn.
Wow.
Oh no, the Witcher music.
Kipli.
I'll mix it up. That is not an action.
Are you
I
sure?
mean, it is, but
I feel like it is.
Not within 6 seconds. I mean, hey, some people within 6 seconds. I don't judge. What would you like to do? Runaway 2.0.
I
Oh,
know.
wait, my apologies. I need to take that back. I need to take that crit back because you dodged.
Oh. God damn it! I should. Sorry, that's my fault for not remembering that.
Oh, it's 19. It's almost a crit, but it's not a crit. So I am gonna go ahead and roll damage again because I completely forgot about that. Wow.
So wait, let me add 27 back, and I'll.
Yeah. And then we'll do just 3d6. 19 points. Oh my god, 2 6s again. Woo,
That's
it's
still better.
better, but goddamn. Damn it. When
Hey,
you dodge,
thanks for
remind me,
remembering.
goddammit. I just remembered. Alright,
Alright.
but it is your turn.
Yeah, she's gonna cast Eldritch Blast. 2 blasts.
2 blasts?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No?
You know, because this creature did just reach out and hit you from really far away. It would technically be a disadvantage from this range.
Because it's within reach.
As it's within reach. Actually, wait, hold on. I need to check because I don't know if I'm making shit up right now.
'Cause I don't think
let me see.
mine has a
Reach
disadvantage range, does it?
Uh,
On Eldritch Blast?
no, I'm making shit up because I'm stupid.
No,
Them
no,
having
no.
a 10-foot reach doesn't impose disadvantage. You still have to be within 5 feet of a creature to have disadvantage. So you can make straight rolls. That's
Okay.
Dom having a stroke.
No, you're okay. I don't know anything, so.
But go
Here
ahead.
we go.
Straight roll. Regular roll.
Regular row.
Hey, what taketh the ways giveth to the players, I guess.
Poocha! Okay.
Oh wait, they only rolled 1. Go ahead and roll an additional
Yeah.
d10. I was gonna say that sucks.
Fuck.
That was a natural 20. That's better. Was that with the +5? That's with plus. So
No,
9 points of
that's
damage.
not with-
Damn.
Yeah, so.
That's unfortunate that you are critting fantastic, but
So 7,
Damn.
7, 14, and then +5 psychic for the maddening hex.
oh, good shit.
Plus the regular hex, which is +5.
Oh my goodness.
So +10, so 24.
Woo, woo,
And
woo.
then-
From 1 Eldritch Blast.
heck yeah.
Environment. 26. Oh, everyone just came to ball tonight. Hell yeah. 26 hits.
12 plus. Okay, so
Ciao.
+10, so 22.
Plus, it's not. Hex is not a flat damage number. Are you rolling for it? Or
No,
are you.
so that's the.
Or is that a feature that I'm missing?
No, wait. So, hold on. Oh, you're correct. Hold on. So for the first one, 14 plus 5, which would be 19, plus hex, which would be. Oh, I'm sorry. Plus 3.
There's Maddening Hex.
Yeah. Maddening
I
hex
think
is just
it
plus
takes a
5.
bonus action to. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a bonus
I'm
action
gonna
to
do
use
that.
Maddening Hex.
I'm gonna do that.
And I think it's for. Is it for 1?
Yeah, just 1 if it's a bonus action. So
Okay.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
No, you're it's the first time using it.
So.
Uh,
So for the first one, 14 plus 3, so 17 plus the maddening hex.
Plus 5, so 22. I can do math.
I can do math.
22 points of damage.
And then the
fuck
second
yes.
one is
Well, it's 22 plus the hex damage. Because you didn't actually roll for hex, I don't think. So go ahead and roll the d6 for hex. Or did you roll for hex damage and I missed it?
I'm rolling it twice now. I did roll.
Okay. You're good. You're good.
3 for the-
Fucking move on.
So 3
22
hex
written down. Yeah.
for both, actually.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. My brain moving.
I'm sorry,
really
I
slow.
totally
No, you're good.
Fuck that all of the fuck over.
Hell yeah. So in total, that is 22, 34, 37 points of damage. Woo! Fantastic.
It's not Duradon level, but she's learning.
Hey, it's okay. That's not a standard you should put yourself towards. Jared is a monster.
She's learning.
As you kind of like peek out behind one of Duradon's sides, you just release these 2 bolts, and you just got hit for a lot of damage. After you ran away from a predatory cat, you're kind of pissed, and you just the 2 beams rocket out, and you see it cracks the bottom of one of the fangs completely off. As Mustang is in the mouth, you couldn't fully cleave it off, but you got a good portion of it kind of skirt off to the side. The other one hitting directly in its forehead. It kind of paws at it in irritation, and then looks straight at you with burning red eyes.
She just kind
Is
of,
that your turn?
instead of moving, she just kind of ducks down behind Duradon, just places her hand on him like, fuck!
Just goes fetal.
Yeah, she's just like, shit!
I assume you don't actually want to go prone.
No.
But fantastic. That is your turn. Legendary action from our little kitty, because we got 2 legendary creatures in this bitch. Our little boy, is gonna go ahead and swipe at Duradon, who is in the way of its meal. It is gonna go ahead, because I would give you partial cover, because you are, you're not a small creature, but you are small behind him. They're gonna go ahead and...
Bats taste terrible. They carry a lot
19.
of diseases.
Yeah, it's not stopping it. You're still within claw range either way. 15 points reduced down to 7 because I can do math. Oh wow, only 89 hit points remaining. That is its turn. Mammoth, that's you.
Wait, 89?
Our Duradon
Okay.
has 89 hit
Okay.
points. I know, it's getting real low. Mammoth, as it gets back to your turn, you are in your elderly state. You can feel your bones weak and brittle. Your eyes are kind of going in and out of vision. What would you like to do as the exhaustion is just kind of taking over you for the moment?
Can I use Dispel Magic to be a child again?
Can you post Dispel Magic in chat?
Yeah.
Because I think it says magical effects as well,
I
right?
I assume, but
Or a magical effect within range. Oh, yeah, you don't know what's causing it. Oof. Oof. Sure. Go
Okay.
ahead and make me your wisdom check for it, though.
okay.
This is technically going to be counting as, because it's not actually a spell, but it's going off of the level of this creature. Actually, no, we'll do it. Do I want to do it contested or do I want to just do it off of the spell? I'll ask you. Do you want to do contested, or do you want do you want to contest with this creature, or do you want to try and meet a DC that I'm gonna have to make up?
Is he a wisdom
'Cause I didn't
caster?
think about this. It's not wisdom versus wisdom. It's his casting bonus
Oh
versus
yeah.
yours.
Oh fuck no. I'll take the DC.
Cool. You're gonna be looking to beat DC 17. Just plus, I think +5.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. I'm gonna inspo that.
Sure. Do you have Bardic as well, or no?
No, I do not.
Okay.
One.
Good.
Wait. What just happened?
Ooh. Yeah, buddy. That's a little off.
Damn.
You try to dispel it, and this is unlike a lot of the creatures that you faced before. It's a pretty potent fucking magic caster. and you are not skilled enough, nor have you really cast a spell magic before, so you're not really sure how to properly use the spell, and it just fades away, flickering into nothing. Elderliness still on you.
Damn. All right.
What would you like to do?
We're gonna. Let's see. We're gonna run away again.
Run away! I love this combat so much.
Right
Just remember,
fucking
your
there.
speed is halved because you do have
Yeah.
3 levels.
I'm not going far. I just don't want to look at this dude.
I just don't want to look at this.
And then.
Fantastic. You walk as you walk around the corner, and you leave this creature's line of sight in a very disturbing kind of appearance. Reese, as you were watching from above, Kipley, and Rictus, all 3 of you watch as Mammoth's form disturbingly changes from an elderly old man in a little Benjamin Button situation back into a child, and you lose the 3 levels of
Man.
exhaustion. I'm sorry, but I can't explain
No,
the
I know.
ability to you. It takes the fun out of it. But the more you know.
Yeah, I mean. Okay. I don't have
That's
a
your
bonus
action.
action.
You have your bonus. And because the effects have worn off, you do have the rest of your movement speed as well.
Oh.
Did he become young again?
The second that you left this line of sight, you lose the 3 levels of exhaustion. You revert back to your normal age.
I'm about to play Ring Around the Rosie with this dude. I'm gonna say that's my turn.
You don't want to use a bonus for anything?
No.
So Mammoth's turn is begrudgingly trying to dispel himself. Dispel fails, walks around the corner, turns into a child again, and just kind of crosses your arms and prepares for what's next.
That's my foot.
Darn gosh, you old kids. Alright, Reese, that's you. Oh, this is fantastic.
Do I get a strength check at the beginning of my turn to try to break out of this thing?
No, but you can use your action to try and break free.
That's
It's
exactly what I'll
Issue
do.
the spell. I will remind you, breaking free will drop you 60 feet.
Okay, I can take it.
Okay. Didn't know Plug was chill like that. Yeah, go ahead and roll me an athletics check. That's a strength save. It's athletics. If
Okay,
your
well, that's
bonus
fine.
is
I'm
the
good.
same.
Let's just.
Is your
move it
bonus the
and-
same or? Oh wait, I'm
Uh,
sorry. That's not even close.
Athletics, I don't have proficiency with. I didn't have to make the save, but
No.
I can reroll the athletics though.
Go ahead and re-roll me the athletics, just for the sake of sakes.
Ooh.
I'm too nice of a DM. That should have been a failure, but DC is 17. Actually, wait, let me read on this before I keep making up random bullshit. Is it a save or is it contested? I just read this, and now I immediately have closed the page on the spell that I had open. Yada yada yada. Creature, there we go. If you win, use their action to attempt to break your telekinetic grip. But it's a contested roll. It is contested. So you're telling me there's a chance. Plus 9 to this.
God.
That is a natural 1.
Oh.
That is a 10.
Yes.
So,
Now I fall.
so Mammoth, walk around the corner, cross your arms, stamp the ground, look up, and here, his impacts. And
As
little
a
dust cloud
reaction,
impact. Oh,
Rictus reaches over, and feathers start to kind of form around
Oh,
Reese as he casts
you
Feather
took
Fall.
Featherfall.
I did.
What a fucking G. Can you go ahead and post that in chat for me real quick?
Yes. Yep.
I need to see how fast you actually fall with this. That is insane. 5 falling creatures ascend at 60 feet per round until the spell ends. So perfect. You're still going to reach the ground. It's just going to be slowly. Hell yeah. As Rictus reaches out using a reaction to cast Featherfall, Reese, you go from a plummet to a dainty, gentle landing as you just gracefully touch the dust beneath. What would you like to do? You still have your bonus action, if anything.
Bonus action. I don't have my action, so
But
on
you are
death's
free.
door for Brucey Bruce.
Bruce is alive.
Wait, he came back?
Mustang shot him with healing.
I missed that. Thank you, Mustang.
Yep. He's good. You can do it for moral support. Bruce turned around. Cool. Anything else? Or anything?
I just
You still have your movement, technically.
yeah.
If you want to move anywhere. If you like to move it, move it.
Hmm. I was trying to read through a few of my quick actions here, see what they were, but they're all actions, so
Sure. If nothing else, we can move on.
we can move on.
Alrighty. It is the Horned One's turn. Rictus,
Yes.
you watch as this creature, which by the way, I say it's smaller than the cat. This is it's not Duradon size, but it is still a 6'5" horned individual. Skinny frame, long cloak, darkness behind the eyes, leans down over you and begins to murmur in this almost not infernal, but a kind of fiendish language that you've never heard before. Does anybody speak Abyssal here?
Ooh, ooh.
I
Me.
don't know.
Kipling.
Just... Oh, I love it. So Kipley, does Reese speak Abyssal? Or is
No.
that Infernal?
Infernal.
Gotcha. So, Kipley, with the language given to you by your boon of patronship, you hear this creature mutter under its breath as it begins casting this incantation towards the tiny gnome. You just hear this, it's not a direct one-to-one translation. Most Abyssal is just kind of screams and grunts. But you get the summary of, I have not been struck in this way for over 200 years. You small gnomish piece. And it cuts out as it begins to go into casting. I need Rictus.
Yes.
Oh, and I also, Rictus, you watch as some of the bones that you broke off begin to mend. As they begin to fuse slowly back together, and it regains 10 hit points. The oohs and ahs. I need you, my good sir. Oh, how pissy is he? You did fuck him up quite a bit. Oh, he does want to hit both of you. This is truly hard. So he's just gonna do the best of both worlds. He's just gonna go ahead and make a noxious attack. Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna hit you. That's only a 15.
No.
The claw reaches out and just scrapes against the arm as you hold up the metal to kind of resist the bone claws, which have a surprising amount of strength behind them. You don't actually feel like it's physically forcing it, but the magic imbued by it is just kind of empowering its strikes. That is one. Fuck it. We'll just go for another on you because he hates you more than Rupert. That is a 24 to hit. That most definitely is gonna hit.
Yes, and I've already
That
used my
is-
reaction, so I can't.
True.
I can't shield up.
That is 17 points of necrotic.
Rictus is down.
Not necrotic, excuse me. Poison damage.
He's down.
Cool. So you don't need to make me the saving throw for being poisoned. As Rictus just drops.
Lucky me.
Actually, can unconscious people be poisoned? I actually haven't run into that. Pause. Dom was about to learn something.
Uh-oh.
Unconscious and poisoned. 5e.
Also, I forgot to roll for Rupert with that one attack, that necrotic wave thing.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. And,
I forgot
that
to do that.
That still affects him because it's not aging.
And it was a dexterity,
It was a dex save, correct? That is
his...
20 success, so he takes 15 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, he's still up then.
Fantastic. Unconscious are immune to being poisoned. So
Good to
that
know.
is fantastic. Oh wait, no. That's while you already knocked down, you cannot be poisoned. That would put you asleep. We're just gonna waive it because that's too annoying right now to deal with. Cool. That's the Horn One's turn. Cyrus is gonna go ahead and peek around the corner, see what's going on. Can't actually see. Can she see Rictus? I don't think she can. It's ambiguous. She would have to step in to actually see. I'm gonna go ahead. She is going to use her turn, actually. Take the search action. She's gonna make a perception check to see if she can find you. Or see what's going on. Cyrus is gonna go ahead and use inspiration on that. Because boy oh boy. Okay, 22 is better. Does see Rictus. Is gonna go ahead and whoopity doop down here and bonus action healing word. She is running dangerously low on first level spell slots, but it is worth it. You are back up with 6 hit points.
Woo.
That is all she can do on her turn. Rictus, that is your turn. You do gain reaction back. However, unfortunately, I do need you to go ahead and make me that dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 17.
Start your turn. Ooh, you lucky bastard. That does in fact save. I was so hoping it would fail. As you go ahead and get up on your turn, the sand that tries to kind of, while you're down, tries to reach out towards you. You just kind of kick away as you stand up, and you have your full functions.
All right. He will cure himself with cure wounds.
Hell yeah. Fuck that shit. I need to heal myself.
I do for 7 more, so I'm at 13.
Good stuff.
And that's pretty much all he can do.
Are you still have your bonus action for Rupert?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all he could do. But Rupert
But there's the monkey.
will try to
Yeah, go for
crit him again.
Just crit, not hit, just crit.
Yep, just a crit.
We only go for crits here. If he does, I will go mentally insane. 23,
Yeah,
21, both will hit.
Well, it was
Of course,
because
I need a 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Math. Go and give me some damage.
7 damage.
points.
And then he will
you
also
see-
use
Fury Small.
Fury of the Small.
For
I think
Ooh.
that's
what is the
the extra
on it?
damage is your proficiency bonus, so another
Efficiency, so free.
3 to it. So 10.
So even 10. So you watch as all of the healing that it regained this turn gets broken off as he just takes the rib that was like fusing itself back together. And he doesn't hit it. He just grabs it and pulls it off. You just hear pop as it comes out. Hell yeah.
Curious George style.
Curious George.
Reaches
A little
out and
bit more
plucks it out.
aggressive as it rips out a rib bone, but yeah, Curious George style. Fantastic. End of your turn.
Yes.
It is gonna go ahead. Ooh. Ooh, I forgot that it has that. Me when I forget things. The horn one is gonna go ahead and cast. Oh, didn't want to get rid of the sheet. Oops. It's gonna go ahead and cast Chill Touch on you. You lucky bitch. 15 once again. That misses.
That misses.
I'm gonna try and stop that healing. Mustang, that's you.
So I'm still in this cat's mouth.
You sound so sad. Yes, you're within the cat's mouth at the moment.
Okay. We're gonna make a gamble. A little bit of a gamble.
Okay. We do like gambling. We do have addictions.
Could I cast Vortex Warp on this cat? And
You
have it
can.
not include me?
Vortex Warp isn't to people.
No,
but...
it's just this target creature.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You're just saying you want target to throw it away from you, essentially. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, for sure.
I will do that.
Where are you going to attempt to put it?
Can I put it on that spikes?
Vortex Warp specifies that you have to put it on a surface that can support it.
Can it be supported by
I'm
the
gonna
spikes?
say it can 100% be supported by the spikes because that is what this arena was designed for.
Nice.
Hell yeah! Which pillar do you want to put it on? This one?
Yeah, the faraway one over there. Away from
That is
everybody.
a Constitution save, if I'm correct, right?
Yes.
Cool. What is your spell DC?
15.
15. Cool. It is proficient,
Oh!
and it is a beefy boy. So this is a +6. It's gonna have to roll a 8 or lower for this thing to fail.
Damn. I gambled and I lost.
16. Unfortunately so, as you cast the spell, you watch as the creature for a moment bamfs out of existence, but then immediately reapparates and just clamps down on you once again.
Okay. Next question.
Next answer.
For my bonus action, Hex says that if a creature I casted on died during the spell's duration, I can move it on to another creature. The duration is an hour. Does that mean I can just...
Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw, please, then.
Oh, great.
Because you got hit earlier, and I forgot that you were concentrating on the spell.
11.
11 is all that you need, I think. I have to go back in the logs and see how much damage you took. I think it's enough. Because you got hit by the bite attack. Oh yeah, no, you got hit by the bite attack, so 11's fine. It was only DC 10. Excuse me. Yeah, so you're still concentrating on Hex.
Cool.
So you want to double Hex this kitten?
Yeah, fuck this cat, bro. He's pushing my shit in.
We'll put noxious gas on it for your Hex. It already has disadvantage on Dex checks. Any other checks you want to put it on? Put it on Strain. Constitution's not saving throws. It's just checks.
I know. I just fuck this cat, bro.
Out of spite?
I
Okay.
still want a Constitution.
Cool. It has to make a concentration check as a cat. It will be at disadvantage. Fantastic. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that ends my turn.
I'm sorry, Ash.
Oh, what? It's all good and fun. I love cats, right? I'm a cat person.
Cool. Since you love cats, at the end of your turn, it's gonna go ahead and use legendary action and bite you while it's in your mouth.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's a 17 to hit.
That is.
That's gonna be. That's only 11 points of damage. Hey, 11. There you go. On its actual turn. Actually, you know what? They can both take legendary actions because they're separate creatures. Horton's gonna try and chill touch fucking Rictus again. He's a
Bastards.
spiteful bitch. And it's not gonna post the spell. It's gonna actually fucking hit it. God damn it. There we go. 22.
Yes.
There we go. So you cannot, unfortunately, heal until the start of this creature's next turn. And you do take Oh, I'm so sorry. 14
One more than
points.
I had. He's down again.
Was it really?
Yeah,
Damn.
he had 13.
Unfortunados. Well, Rictus, once again. Oh no. While Rictus is down, you cannot receive the benefits of healing.
Uh-oh.
So you're gonna have to go purely off of death saves until this creature is either gone, it's round again,
Oh boy.
or no, even if it dies, the effect stays. Cool. Rictus is down once more. That is still remember on your turn, Rupert can still act for you.
Right.
So he has free will once you're dead, which is
Yeah.
fun. The cat on its actual turn is gonna go ahead and lay into. Actually, you know what?
Whose turn just ended?
No, it didn't. That was just its legendary action.
No, whose turn? Whose
Oh,
turn?
I'm so sorry. That was Mustang's.
Can I also legendary action?
Yeah, you want this
Yeah,
a triple threat? Yeah, make it a triple threat. Go for it. Legendary
Um,
action, you get one action or one bonus action.
quick look at Secret Channel,
Oh.
and,
Damn it.
and if not, then I'll do something else.
If I why'd you put it like that? Would it protect from the not would it stop damage, would it protect them from the teeth? What a great wording. Yeah, it would.
Okay, then
You
I
want me
will,
this triple threat?
um,
3 legendary actions in one turn?
yeah, I'll do that. I'll
Sure.
use Bearing Bulwark. I'll cast it on.
Describe what it looks like as you sauce out the large. Actually, no, I'm not going to describe it. Go ahead.
You're the one that invented it.
It's your ability. I fucking own that shit.
Okay, so Reese is by herself pretty much at this point, way in the far corner in her bone armor, and the bones and like form of Oliver begins to become like more liquid again, like he kind of does when he coats her in the first place. And as he like moves off of her, he like starts moving along the ground through the arena. And as he like pulls off of Reese, there's like wounds that open up on her flesh, and like her blood joins with Oliver's like movement and form across the arena towards Mustang. And as Oliver gets around that area, he like moves up into the mouth of the cat and forms himself around Mammoth, and then hardens there to create like a shield around his body inside of the mouth of the cat.
Hell, that was way more metal than I had. Fuck yes.
Wait, so was it Mammoth or Mustang?
Mustang.
Mustang, sorry. You
Ah,
guys.
sick.
Yeah, no.
I know 2 M names. It's tough.
You do
Inside
know
the
what?
cat's mouth.
You see Mustang, he
Inside
kind of looks at
cat's
himself and he's like, whoa, I've never had bones before.
Oh, he gave the ghost bones.
Mm.
Hell yeah, and we're just gonna represent that with a little boop.
I'm just gonna-
Oh yeah, we're
Cool.
bony.
So you are currently protected by the bone pillar.
Wait, where'd
which
you
I'm-
get that?
Just
What
grab
an
it.
icon.
Is that an icon?
That has 25 HP, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. Let me just add that to the health bar, visible to everybody. See, boom. You can see a little health bar in the thing, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
25.
All right. Man, or fucking Mustang. You watch as the bones just kind of wrap around your form and create almost like a protective shell. And you were about to get bitten down by the cat again. And instead, it's gonna hit the bones. That is gonna be. Oh shit. What is the bones AC? Oh wait, no, it's if it's about to hit the creature. That's right. I forgot. What is Mustang's AC? Excuse me. think it's 15
15.
exactly, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, I say I'm sorry, but you're not gonna take any damage. 15 to hit. Will hit with the bite as it chews you down. And funny enough, it's going to go ahead and drop you on the ground, releasing you from its restraint, so it can claw attack you as well.
Bravo!
It is beefing with the only target they can beef with at the moment because Durdon is protecting the prey that it actually wants to kill. But in total, I'm just gonna roll the damage here just to see if I can break the own creation that I made. That is 1d10 plus 3d6. Oh my, 25 exactly. So it would have been 25 points of piercing and slashing damage to Mustang's body is completely eliminated by Oliver as Oliver splats into dust and the totem is destroyed, but you take no damage. As you are now free of its mouth, you are still prone on the ground,
Oh no.
but Oliver is no longer. Oliver. That is the creature's turn. That is Duradon. Duradon, because you are out of its mouth now and can actually be flanked with, is going to go ahead and flank with you. Is going to go ahead and whoop-de-doop-a-doop-a-doopity. Doesn't have to do reckless, and it's just going to take advantage swipes at this thing. That is a natural 20. I'm terrified.
Savage.
It's-
How do you go from natural 20 to a natural 1?
Hey, fuck off. It's still gonna be insane damage. 16, that is, oh my god, 31, 40 points of damage. Yeah, no, that's
My
terrible damage, you're
God.
right. God awful damage, who would ever want that? That's one hit. Next hit with advantage. Hits. And this is with Great Weapon Master for an additional, Jesus, 28, 29 points of damage. So that is 40 plus 29. Oh my god. Cool. Yeah, no. So casual 60 points of damage. That is Duradon's turn. The cat looks fucking hurt. The cat looks very hurt. His blood being seeping out of its fur. Kipley, that's you. As you can now see the cat backing away, Mustang no longer in its mouth, blood kind of just spewing out of its fur, kind of matting it in a dark crimson. What would you like to do?
So, ugh.
Ugh, indeed.
I don't. I feel like her view is blocked a bit.
You cannot see Rictus at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
He is behind a wall.
So.
I'm little and behind a wall.
God damn it. Yes.
I'm little and behind a wall. Why'd you say it like that?
So she does
I'm
not
little and behind a
know.
wall.
She's going to go for the big guy next to her. She's gonna. Yeah, Eldritch Blast it.
Hop,
Oh.
scrap. Go for it.
Oh. Okay. Fuck. 15.
15? Would you believe me if I said a 15 hits a massive fucking tiger? Yeah, no, that hits.
Okay.
Oh my
10.
god. Oh, I love it. Jesus. 15
So
points of damage.
she'll go ahead and use her maddening hex on that, so she'll roll an
Yes,
extra.
that's 20. And then roll the hex die.
So a d6.
D6, yeah. If you get 26, that's insane. 24 points of damage. Whew. Oh, he hurting.
And
He hurting.
then second blast is
Lost.
12.
12. Would you believe if I said 12 misses?
I do believe it.
You're going for a whopping AC of 14, bud.
All right.
Oh, do you have inspiration? Or not inspiration, bardic?
No, I
Okay.
do not. Okay.
12 unfortunately misses.
All right. That is her turn.
Cool. Any movement?
No, she's seen the swipe of this creature. She just didn't want to.
Yeah, I just had to
Incorrect.
ask. Cool. Legendary action. Horned one is gonna go ahead and pop another noxious touch. This time into. Actually, how evil do I want to be? How evil do I want to be is the question. I already killed Rictus once. We'll go ahead and we'll go and Rupert. That is an 18 to hit Rupert.
Yes, that hits.
That is gonna go ahead and be 15 points of necrotic damage, but he does not need to make a poison saving throw because I don't believe he can be poisoned.
No, you cannot. And Rupert is now down.
Well, no, I need to stop saying that. Every time I say it, someone dies.
You only had 13 left.
Cool. Kipley, as you back away from the creature and as Mustang, you are dropped to the ground. Both of you watch as Rupert just falls over, unmoving. That is if the child once more.
If I
Cyrus just in front of you goes, hello.
if I
Shit's fucked.
am I gonna go old again? Like if I peek out, or do I have to make the check or the saving throw or whatever?
You know you'd have to make another deck save.
Okay, yeah.
You can try.
I won't. I'm gonna I'm gonna come around this way
Come around.
and throw an I almost said
An
Eldritch
Eldritch
Blast.
Blast? I was gonna say, wait a minute.
Throw a guiding bolt at the
Multi-class coming
cat.
from. Oh, that's
see.
funny.
I take it that hits, and then for that much damage.
It's that much damage. All right, move on. Kill the thing. Move. Let's go.
Oh, is it dead?
No, it's still alive. But it is severely injured, and the next attack has advantage.
I I wanna. Are there rocks on the floor?
Yeah, sure. There's a bunch of scattered stone,
Uh,
especially even more now after the raw breath.
Cool. I want to use magic stone. Oh, that's that's not a bonus act. No, it is a bonus
It
act.
is a bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna make
So you
some
grab
magic
up free
rocks.
rocks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
magic stone.
Oh my god, that's the
Fucking
first
love
time
it.
Magic Stone's been used in my campaigns ever. I love it. So you lean down and pick up these free rocks, and you see they begin glowing with this like. It's almost like you covered something in glitter with the amount of like star dust that just begins to glow over them. Hell yeah.
So underutilized.
It is. It's a fun spell. Hell yeah. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I can't throw it on a bonus
You
act, right?
can't, but after Reese goes, you can use a legendary action to throw him if you want. it's free game
Okay.
for real estate. Cool.
Alright,
End of your
yeah.
turn, Reese. That's you.
Okay.
Throw those rocks, yeah.
After her action to bone form around Mustang, in between, Oliver had returned to her, kind of seeping back into her pores, into her body. And now she focuses her attention on her fallen friend Rictus. She takes a knee for a moment and says, Maeve, this one's for you. And casts barring bulwark on herself. And this time a tower shield made of bone forms itself out of her forearm bone on her bone arm. And she starts moving towards Rictus.
Hell yeah. As the kind of bone tower shield begins to drip out of your skin as Oliver forms into the large, kind of reinforced bone totem. Do you want to try and just stand over him?
Yes, I'm gonna go stand over there. I'm just gonna take a quick look at the AC and change my AC quick.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and bump up those numbers.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Me when the thing does the thing.
So I'm gonna come stand right by him. And that one is a bonus action. So I'm
It is?
going to. You wrote that one as a bonus action, yeah.
Oh no, I was saying it is. I was confirming.
Oh yeah,
My
yeah.
apologies.
It's a very questionable answer.
Ew.
It is. And then she will Usher of Souls on Rictus, and
Isn't Usher of Souls a bonus action?
on Death's Door is a bonus action. Usher of
Oh,
Souls is
Usher
an
of
action.
Souls. Cool. As a reminder, Rictus cannot be healed. Chill touch lasts even when you're downed.
Shit.
And you were one of the few people that actually would have seen chill touch hit him. So I
Yeah,
will
for
allow
sure.
you. I will allow you to have the in-game knowledge to know that you won't be healed, so you can keep your action. So I'm not a mean DM. I'm not a
Not
fully mean
that
DM.
mean.
I did fully curb stomp Rictus, but I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna take that away as well.
Well, she would have begun to cast it, and then kind of as her intelligent mind remembers the whole chill touch incident, the green energy from her bone arm kind of extends out towards Rictus, and then she sort of veers off towards both Mustang and Kipley.
Sure.
And they can both regain a hit die.
You mean regain hit points using hit die?
I use mine. I expend my hit dice to heal them on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Um,
It's been a second. I forgot how the ability works.
yeah. So it's my hit dice. Expend one of your hit dice to heal them,
Yeah, go ahead and
plus my intel
Wow.
mod. So it'll be 4, 1d8 plus 4. Well, that was Kipley's, and the second one was Mustang's.
oh, rough.
So
6 points to Kipley and 11 points to
Awesome.
Mustang.
Yummy.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, it wasn't more.
No, that's
Delicious
awesome.
snack.
Hey,
Little treat though.
we take what we can get.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Fantastic. Horn One's turn. They regain back all of their legendary actions. Oh.
Do they?
As a DM, there's some points in life where you just have to ask, do I really become the villain? 'Cause it still has telekinesis up right now.
Oh.
There's a fresh body right in front of them.
Well,
Oh no. I'm sorry. I apologize for what's about to happen. Doot.
Roll it. Roll it. When in
Oh,
doubt.
it's not a roll. It just happens. Because he can't contest it. He's gone. He's not gone. He's not gone yet. He's not gone yet. Which, by the way, Rictus
Keyword.
does regain the ability to heal. However, Reese, you watch as the bone hand comes back down, grabs Rictus's body, is going to go ahead and impale him.
Oh.
As it goes up 10 feet and spikes it through his chest. And you just watch as blood begins to pour down the spikes and his unconscious body begins to cough up blood. That is a failed death saving throw. It's not technically a melee attack, so you don't lose 2. But you can't resist it either, so that is still
Ouch.
a loss. That's a bonus action. As an action, feels pretty comfortable once you're mounted. He is going to go ahead. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, Reese. You stepped into his aura last turn. Can you go ahead and make me a dex save?
Sure.
I wasn't paying attention. 13, that is a failure. You gain 3 levels of exhaustion, and Reese ages. As you walk into the sand finally pierces through. It doesn't go through the shield, but it goes around it. It just kind of goes up into your back. and as it reaches into your back, you just feel the Vidalcan age slowly setting in. Your kind of like perfect non-wrinkled skin just becomes this just disgusting, because Vidalcans are like semi like aquatic, so you just see like disgusting, almost like thin like stretch lines just begin to cover your body. You see the eyes under your bags just begin to grow, and you feel
Eyes under
like
the bags?
garbage. Yeah, eyes under the bags, because that's how life works, Caitlin. God.
It's that bad.
You, man. That is gonna be for his action. We're just gonna do a little bit of God, this is rough when I have to be mean. We're just gonna do a little bit of a. We're just gonna do this typical obnoxious touch. I'll go basic bitch. He's just gonna walk on up, get right up in your business. He's gonna attempt to hit you. 2 attacks. Ooh, what is your AC right now?
It's 23.
So one of them does actually miss, because that's a 25 and a 22. One is gonna be 15 points of necrotic damage. Half down to 7.
Hey,
Do, do,
I can take it.
I can take it. Oh, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, because you're actually alive after this. It's the first time happening. 23. You're good. Damn, 23. Good shit. That is his action. That is his bonus action. That is his movement. Movement. That's gonna be it. Zyrus. Panic, panic,
I
panic.
feel like that could have been a whole lot worse.
Panic. Zyrus is gonna avoid the aura. He's gonna look at Rictus and has to have the thought of, if I heal him on the pike, what is going to happen?
Right? Just gonna
So
get stabbed and die again.
Yeah. So here's what Cyrus is gonna attempt to do here. She doesn't have. I don't think she has anything to move you. Oh boy, are we gonna burn for high level spells? She can't reach you. Ooh. But do you know what she can do? Right. Okay. Fuck it. We gonna do some fucking. We gonna burn something high so people don't die. Zyrus is gonna walk over to the edge right here, so she has both line of sight on Rictus and the edge of the arena. She is gonna go ahead and cast Control Water at 4th level.
Wah, wah.
And she is going to go ahead within 120 feet, can grab all 4 of the water basins, and is going to use her action to cause a tidal wave to knock Rictus off of the platform.
Yeah. Fuck 'em.
You watch as the water kind of, it's not a lot of it. I say tidal wave, it's more like a large kind of bursting geyser, as it flows through the air and lifts Rictus off with a lot of force. You do hear kind of like a thump as your flesh is aggressively pulled from the spike, and you are as gently as possible delivered to the ground as the water splashes, kind of dissipates into the area. She's actually going to use that to bring you right behind her. As she just gets soaked with a wall of water. Kind of the ocean spray just kind of smearing all around her. That is her action. That's also concentration. Up to how long again? Oh, 10 minutes. Rip that spell slot. Cool. She can't heal you yet, because that is a leveled spell. But you are currently out of harm's way, so that will do. And she's going to use bonus action, Harness Divine Power, to get back a 2nd level spell slot. There we go. That is the end of her turn. Rictus. Death saving throw.
Hope we don't roll a 1.
Also, ma'am, if you do want to use a legendary action for rocks, you can.
No.
If you want to.
No, I'm not gonna.
Can
Uh,
I'm not gonna
I?
use my last
that-
inspiration.
That is 2
can-
fails.
Oh. I was just can I use my last inspo to legendary action after the lady's turn?
After Zyrus' turn, yeah.
Yeah. I'll undust door on Rictus to stabilize them.
There we go. Fuck that gnome, you're not dying yet. Go ahead, give that healing. No, it's not. That's temp, right? Go ahead and roll that
Yeah.
1d4. Excuse me.
A d4 for temp. Yeah.
Just in case. 4.
Nice.
You're not healed, but
Right.
if anything were to hit you, you have 4 temporary hit points to potentially absorb it.
Okay.
Hell
Cool.
Yeah.
That is hell yeah. I just trailed
I
off
was-
because I was reading a spell description.
I was
Um,
curious if I had cast that on him while he was on the spikes because it like makes the confidence fill the hands. If it would have taken him off, if he would have just been like
Yeah.
floating above in the hands or not, but he's off now. So.
yeah, nah. I'm gonna be rude with you. The hands ain't all that. But they do help in this case. Cool. That is Mustang.
Right. Well, this cat is still in my freaking face, causing me
Cat is-
problems.
Does look freaking hurt. Can attempt to move him onto spikes again.
No.
Yeah, you could
Stop
do it.
trying to
It's-
give me bad
hey,
ideas.
Hey man, I'm putting it out into the universe.
No, I'm not gonna do that. What I
Do.
am gonna do. Oh man, that would seriously. Okay. Can I take a reaction on my own turn?
It depends on what the trigger is.
Taking fire damage.
No.
Oh.
If it requires you to take damage, you must get damage done.
Go put your hand
But
in the
if
fire
you-
bracers.
Well, hold on. If you were to inflict yourself with a fire spell, like if you were to fireball yourself, then yes. But if you aren't doing fire damage to yourself, then no.
Please.
So what I'm hearing is that if I cast fireball and I catch this cat and
Oh
myself,
my god! I
Please.
forgot you have fireball.
Consider,
I was joking. I
consider
was
the
joking.
ones around the cat.
no, I am. I would place it very tastefully.
Cool. Where is that tasteful place?
Let me look at the range.
You want to?
Well,
It's a
again.
it's a 20 foot diameter, or radius.
Oh.
Excuse me.
There's no
So,
tasteful place. This,
No.
Where's
yeah,
that? Where's that tasteful place at?
there's no tasteful place. There's only a murderous place that benefits only me.
Do you,
I will.
do you want? I'm not gonna be a dick. Do you want? Because
I
I
have a
could.
plan. Hold on. I have a plan. Wait. I have a
Do you
plan.
want an
I have a plan.
idea? Okay.
I have a plan. I'm going to use my movement to go to the other side of this cat.
Oh, there. I was just gonna say you could
Nice.
just move around the side and then target yourself.
Yes.
So you can
So
go like
that's-
right
let's see.
here, and it's gonna hit just
Five,
you and the keys.
10, 15,
Target himself.
20,
Hey,
yeah,
man.
get over there.
Kamikaze
Right.
works in strange ways.
It's time.
Sure. Give me a deck save and I'll roll a cat deck save.
Dex
I'm gonna
save
choose
for
to
the
fail.
cat is negative or at disadvantage.
It's not disadvantage. That's checks, not saving throws
What?
for hex. It's a first level spell.
Fuck
What
that.
do you mean? I'm sorry that your thing that gives you an extra d6 every turn doesn't also give disadvantage on saving throws for first level. Actually, no, it's third level, so your thing lasts longer. I forgot. Keep that in mind. I think it lasts for like 5 hours.
Yeah, great.
Um,
I hope this battle lasts for 5 hours.
Yeah, it's gonna last for 5 hours IRL. That is fuck. What was I just rolling for saving throws?
Dex.
Dex. Okay, it's not as high as it's gone. Well, it's also not high on the dice. It doesn't have legendary resistances, so it will have to take that.
What do I roll?
Roll 6.
Oh, there it is. Ha! Wow, that's awful. Okay.
It didn't roll good, Ash. I don't know what you
Okay.
say. Go ahead
So-
and roll fire damage.
All right.
8d6.
That's 26 points of fire damage, in which I will eat for breakfast for my temporary hit points.
Nom nom nom.
No.
Did you say 26?
Yeah.
God damn it.
And I think I get an additional something from my hex. Let me see what the dice was again.
X doesn't go fireball. It's only with attack rolls.
It's for attack. Well, that's okay because I'm about to shoot him.
Well, it's also okay because it's dead. Please describe to me how nuking yourself and the cat, how he goes down.
So, I guess, Kipley, you'd be nearby to hear. You see, he's kind of like wiping bone crumbs off of himself, and literally and figuratively, there's been a fire lit under his ass, and he starts looking at the cat, and then you hear him start to cackle as he walks around mischievously and then puts his hands in the air, and a fireball starts forming, and he throws it down on himself, and the cat gets caught in the collateral. And then afterwards, after the fire, you hear him laughing maniacally and burning very bright.
Hell yeah.
What a
our
badass.
little pyromaniac. Yeah, it's fucking dead. And you watch as his fur just burns to a crisp, leaving an ugly, like, 4th degree burn, because it's already dead, just scarred on the side that the fireball hit at.
Oh yay, Hex moves to this bitch over here.
Hex has to be moved by yourself.
Okay, wait.
First level spell, I'm sorry.
I'll be patient.
But what type of warlock are you again? Oh wait, no, never mind. Never mind, I forgot. If you want to use your ability, Kipple, you can.
Yes! Yes. She...
We're gonna need to build a Megan soundboard. At
I'm
this
so
point.
sorry.
I love it. No, I love it. It's great. Oh, the reactions are priceless.
Yeah. After the epicness of what Mustang just did, Kipley's eyes suddenly go white, and you see 3 runes kind of form in the air, and then her hand reaches through them, and she, like, her hand just reaches out, and you hear cracking of bones and such from this large creature as she kind of raises her hand. And
Which option would you like to use?
let's do number 1.
Number 1?
Yeah.
Fantastic. You hear in the back of your mind, it's been a while since I feasted. Come to me. And all of you watch as this large, bony hand, bigger than the creature itself, pulses through the ground, sending dirt flying everywhere. And for a moment, you catch this gargantuan bone arm grabbing the body of this saber-toothed tiger and dragging it through the ground, where you hear the most disgusting and disturbing crunching noises, and you hear the breaking of bones and the terrifying sound of what sounds like sucking of organs out of a body. As you go ahead and regain a few goodies. I believe it's temporary hit points, right?
Yep.
Temporary hit points include your charisma bonus plus your warlock level. Hell yeah! So that's 11 temp regained back and regain a spell slot.
Thank you.
Good shit. You're welcome. All right. That is oh boy, it's the creature's turn. Creature's dead. That is Duradon's turn. Duradon just looks at the body, looks at Mustang, looks at Kipley, and just gives thumbs up. would give a one-liner, but all of a sudden he's been muted. He's gonna go ahead and, oh boy, he's gonna walk up. He's not gonna run in because he ain't stupid. He's gonna run in and then actually he's gonna action dash to get over by Zyrus so he can prepare to charge in next turn. Hell yeah, Kipley. After that lovely display. turn.
Hex is going to move to her.
There
To him.
you go. All right.
And then she's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And Eldritch Blast.
And lost.
Push up!
Damn. Did you turn turn over to the right side of the bed today?
I don't know.
Oh, not miss now. Oh, I'm not gonna. Oh, I'm sorry. You're gonna miss now.
7
7
damage
points
plus.
of force. Gotcha. plus a D6.
Maddening Hex is +3.
Just plus the free because it's a bonus action to move the hex.
Oh.
But you can use Maddening Hex next turn.
Gotcha. So then,
10 points. Oh, that's necrotic damage, isn't it?
yeah,
I'm sorry.
Halved.
It has down to 1 point.
fair. All right.
Says 8 points of damage.
Second.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
sorry. I jinxed it.
It's all right. I've had a good turn. So,
Oh wait, no, 14 hits.
oh,
He's a really low AC. I forgot.
god damn it! My damage rolls always fucking low.
7. Ah, yeah, no. Hey, at least you're hitting. It's better than 0. Go ahead and roll me hex damage for that as well.
All right.
It'd be funny if you roll a 1. We have it down to half a point.
6. There we go. Not bad.
5 half down to 2. Nice. Still it's a little healthy. Not too hurt. Is that your turn?
No, she flips her off.
Flips her off?
Oh, them
Choose to
off.
assume my monster's gender? Cancelled! Alright. Moving on.
I did. Unfortunate.
Kipley takes 72 points of psychic damage
Alright,
from
fair.
the internet.
Fair.
No, but it is actually going to go ahead and legendary action. And it is going to go ahead and use its it can cast a spell as legendary action for 3 points. And you just hit it. You just hit it. Cool. It's a good thing you got those temporary hit points back.
Just
It's gonna go ahead and cast Melf's acid arrow at you. It's gonna go ahead and do that at a 5th level.
Alright.
That is a +9 to hit. Oh, that is only a 13 to hit.
Miss!
Garbage. Garbage, I
I'm
say.
15.
Hell yeah. Mammoth, that is your turn. Magic stones and all.
Okay.
The cat is vanquished.
Cat's donezo. Okay.
Who's Dunzo?
So,
We're gonna. Dude, I
Hey,
don't
God,
want to
here
look
comes
at
the
this
sun.
thing.
What do you want?
Let's see.
take 'em.
I'm gonna fucking shit my pants.
That is, in fact, a bonus
Does
action.
this guy have metal? Does this guy have any sort of metal on him?
You look at the bone creature with cloth clothes on, and you take a second to think if it has metal on it. And come to
Okay,
the
yeah, I didn't
conclusion
look at
it
the
probably
picture.
doesn't. No, I'm kidding. I'm just being an asshole. It does not. It does not appear to have metal on it.
Okay,
At least from
Invictus
what you can see.
can be healed now. Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
healing word on the boy.
There we go, baby.
Thank you, Kipley. And then we'll do second level
Ooh, fancy.
for almost max. Wait, no.
Nice.
Whatever.
'Hey.
11 hit points. What the fuck ever, man. Come on. Moving on.
And then can I can I like throw a rock over the pillar so I don't have to look at him? If I like step like right here.
You can't. You can literally move one down, two down, and see him pass the pillar.
Don't I have to
But
make
you're-
a dex
you're
throw for it though?
Who
Or be
knows?
like old again?
Who knows? Go ahead and make me an intelligence check. I'll
Oh.
say. No, it counts. Make me a wisdom check as well, because I think your wisdom check
Okay.
is higher
I'll
than
make an
intelligence.
intelligence check. I don't mind. Hmm.
Oh man, I did that to
Dude.
help you. Oh.
I know
Who
nothing.
knows? Honestly, who knows? You might die just standing where you are. It's a gambler's game, but you cannot throw it over the pillar because you're gonna try to arc the stone over. You mean?
Yeah.
Cool. If you do that, I'll give him 3/4 cover. So it'll add +5 to his AC, if you want to attempt it.
I do.
Cool. Go ahead and make the attack roll. You're looking to be the AC of 19.
Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. What do I? Is it wisdom?
It's your spell attack roll.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
If you're using magic stone, it goes off your spell attack roll.
Fuck.
15.
Okay.
Ooh. Doof, 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 doof. Ka-ting. You hear it bounce off of Rupert's dead corpse.
Oh no. Okay, that's my action. Or that's my turn, I guess.
Okay. Reese, that's you and your lovely withered old self turn. Actually, oh wait, no, it used too many. Yeah, no, you're good. That's your.
Just take a refresher here on exhaustion. Third level, speed is half.
So at
Disadvantage on ability
third
check.
level, it's disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Your speed is half, and disadvantage on ability checks as well.
Attack rolls, saving throws. And before I was definitely, I don't even think I was in range to see the situation that happened with Mammoth, or did I? Because I was still floating in the air when that happened.
No, I specifically described that you could see it because you had the bird's eye view.
Okay,
So
she's
you saw when you broke line of sight that you de-age.
she's gonna move then.
Sure, you're gonna run away.
Yeah.
It's gonna take an attack of opportunity on you.
Can
Good. Can you what? Are you waiting for the hit, or are you thinking of what you need to do?
I'm just. I feel like, is there a action that's like a disengage, or
Yeah, you can take a disengage action.
I'll take a disengage action.
Sure. Disengage and run away.
And then I'll behind this pillar is enough to break line of sight.
Yeah, it's big enough.
Or like
As you get around, because you're just within the aura, but you are out of range. So, directly out of sight. Excuse me. As you walk around the corner, you just feel all the years just drain back to your normal self, and it's like the reverse of like when you step out of like a warm shower. You can feel like all of your pores open. You just feel like everything just compress back down from the wrinkled, kind of saggy self it once was. But it's your turn. So do you have the bonus action still if you want to do anything? Or if you want to use any additional movement?
Rictus is back up.
Yes.
Rich's is back up. I forgot to take off the X, thank you.
Mhm.
Boop, boop, boop. No, Rictus is still dead. Fuck that guy.
Give me another
Um,
round.
He just runs back in. Fuck that guy.
I think I have a bonus action potion of healing. Is that?
Very good bonus action potion of healing.
Okay, I still have one
Absolutely.
left of just a regular potion of healing, so I'll use that one.
Yeah, pop that shit. Awesome.
That's
Um,
a
2d4 plus 2.
2d4?
Mm-hmm. Plus dos. For 5 points of healing. That's
Okay.
rough, buddy.
I'll take 5, but that sucks.
Back to the Horned One's turn. Horned One is gonna go ahead. Oh, look at me, silly little guy, forgetting to roll for his ability. Oh, fuck. All right, well, didn't get it back. Nonetheless, hey man, can't blame a guy for trying. He is going to go ahead and that would have been so much better early on, but y'all kind of fucked him up a little bit. And by y'all, I mean Rictus. Oh, it's been a second since I used this spell. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I mean, oh, but it's so mean, but it's so true. And I am gonna do it. He points a finger, and a 20-foot radius blossoms. It's not finger of death.
Okay.
It's actually worse in this case. Oh yeah, baby. It's going to get Reese, Cyrus, Duradon, and Rictus. And I am going to need all of you. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Nope. I got all my good ones earlier.
Fail. Duradon. Where's your con saves, buddy? Pass. Cyrus. Fail. Oh, okay. Versus 18, you passed. Don't
Heck
know if
yeah.
it's gonna be enough though. We will see. As he's gonna go ahead and cast Cloud Kill, dealing 18 points to all those who failed a DC 17 con save, and only half to those who succeeded. So Rictus, you are actually still barely alive. You are standing,
Yes.
and most importantly, you are not coughing and wheezing as Reese and Cyrus both lose their action retching.
Gross.
Hey, that's the description. Don't come at me.
How many points of damage was it?
18 points of damage.
Oh yeah, I see it in the chat there.
18 points of poison damage, in case that matters. But that is his action. And he's gonna stay where the fuck where he... Actually, you know what? Man. Yeah. You're all by yourself. I'm sorry. Kipley, go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw, please and thank you. What?
The 8.
Kipley, you become old. That's 3 levels of exhaustion, my friend.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That is Cyrus's turn. Cyrus can't do anything. Rictus, that is your turn.
Okay. He will do his last cure wounds on himself,
Self-preservation.
right?
Hell yeah. Anything else?
Heck yeah. He'll just stay where he's at.
Perfect.
I feel like I'm a safe distance away.
Mustang. Mustang, that's you.
Alright, it's showtime, baby. Okay,
Just say like,
let's see.
it's showtime.
5, 10, 11. Okay,
I can't run else.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30? Yeah, I'll go right there. Is that a place I can stand?
You can stand right now, but if you don't use movement speed, you will get ejected from the wall and take a D8 of damage.
I see. Okay, so I cannot stand there. Well, I guess we'll just do this then. 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll go right here. If I whipped out the big iron, is this too close?
No, but remember you can't shoot while you're in a wall.
Right.
So you'd have to either go on the opposite side or find a way to go around.
10, 20.
Which I think you can just go right here. Or right here. Yeah, you can go right here and still be outside.
We'll go down here.
List.
Call it good.
Big iron is plenty.
Yeah, we're whipping out the big iron. So you guys see Mustang do the thing again where he starts pulling bits and bobs out of his bag and he builds up his normally hand cannon into a long ass rifle.
Big iron on his head.
And
We're taking a shot.
yeah, and we'll
Using that shot.
So as far as pumping the spell slots, is it like Divine Smite where I can do it on a hit, or do I have to declare it beforehand?
You have to declare it beforehand.
Okay. I guess I have one inspiration left. I can risk it for the biscuit.
For the biscuit, brother. You also know it's a pretty low AC.
Yeah, we'll pump up with a 3rd level.
Ooh, shit. It's
For-
5d12.
5d12
If
plus
it hits.
6.
If it hits. Go for it, brother.
Ooh, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
What'd you roll?
A 12.
12 is a miss. Got one more chance.
All right.
Come on, baby. Is it all for nothing? It's a good
Yeah, we'll see. A 15.
15 is just enough.
All
I'll
right.
hit 5d12 plus 6.
Whoa.
As everyone in the arena, no matter where you are, no matter how much you can actually see Mustang, can hear the sound of a rifle times 10 exploding with this massive fiery blare of kind of expelling energy, just kind of rockets out of the rifle and explodes into this into the Horn One's chest. What's the damage looking like?
That's gonna be 35 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, mama.
Get it.
Hell yes. And that is magical piercing, so that goes right past that fucking resistance. He looking hurt. He was looking fine after, like, before. Now he's looking bloodied. As bloody as bone can get. Just essentially the shot hits him and it doesn't go through him because of like the bony ribcage exterior. You hit the spine and you knock out a column and it just keeps going. it slams against the wall next to Kipley. Old Kipley, you just see the bone shatter right next to you, and see the bullet just pierce into the wall behind you, leaving like a good 6-inch divot for where the bullet lands. Hell yes. Is that your turn?
No, I'll actually do it again. This time I will just use my regular gun because I don't have a bonus action to load my thing. Unless I only have to make it once per turn. It's a bonus action to load it.
You don't have to. Once it's loaded, you can keep going.
Oh shit! Okay. We'll pump a 2nd into it, and hopefully it hits.
Cool.
Oh sweet. 24.
24 definitely hits.
Okay.
Well, that is 4d12.
4d12.
Jesus.
Ooh, juicy. That's gonna be 35 again.
Mustang, 2 for 2. How would you like to do this, my friend?
Okay, so you guys see Mustang, he fires his big gun twice. the crack of thunder echoes throughout the arena, and he kind of gets up from his crouched position, and you see he's got his hands on his knees doubled over. It seems like maybe these shots took a toll on him, until he switches his hands to one leg and starts to do the stanky leg.
Oh my god. Nah, I take it back. Nah, you got Jesus. As you do the stanky leg, the ancient creature who has lived to see thousands of years on this planet crumples into dust and leaves nothing behind but a pile of ash. And you hear the crowd go into the loudest applause you have yet to hear in all of your arena championing life, as every person in the stands is now on their feet, clapping, applauding, screaming, shouting. You see roses are being thrown into the arena, the Destiny music, perfectly timed. Everyone loses their shit. You just threw a fireball at yourself and lived, and then you took out the biggest gun that they've probably seen and iced this ancient evil with 2 bullets. Everyone is clapping and applauding. And you hear, Smokey Slinger, Smokey Slinger, Smokey Slinger, as everyone just begins to chant your little nickname that you were given.
Kipley, being right next to him, as they drop, she kind of looks at him for a moment, excited, and then she kind of looks very sad as she then reaches forward. And she just looks over to the rest of her team and she's like, are they going to heal him?
Bone guy?
I mean, this is just for entertainment, right?
You see no one to rush out to heal. Also, it's a pile of ash, so you don't know if it can be healed. Also, Kipley reverts back to your normal age. You only aged if you were within sight and in the 15-foot radius, by the way. So you were good all the way back there, Mammoth.
Oh, all right.
I don't
do you,
think so.
do you
Kipley.
just stay by the body, or?
Yeah, Kipley just like puts her hand in the middle of the ash, just like, no.
You hear this faint kind of whistle on the wind as the ash is swept up into the air. And you do it does get picked up as it begins to drift upward. You hear, "You've not been mourned for before. What a strange feeling this is." And the ashes dissipate upward. Also, did that pick up on the mic? I didn't see myself flash green.
I heard it.
I heard it.
I heard it.
Okay, okay, thank you. I needed something. But yeah, you watch as the ashes are just swept up into the wind and disappear, and the crowd is in so much applause and are so frantic, it does not appear that anyone notices.
Kipley just kind of puts her hands over her own ears. Her eyes just kind of following the ashes as they drift upwards.
You hear in your head, "Do you want to save that one?"
Is that possible?
I take it as yes. And you open your mouth as you kind of mouth the word, "Is that possible?" And everyone watches as as the second most disgusting thing that you've seen today. As the kind of bits of ash on the wind get vacuumed down and go inside of Kipley. And Kipley, you begin to cough up as ash enters within to your lungs.
Save that one for later, then. Scrumptious.
Kipley, are you alright?
I fucked up. I fucked up.
And you all begin to get escorted outside of the arena, and the 10 minutes begin. Quickly before you continue that interaction, I don't want to interrupt too much. But it is 12:03. Do you want to start/preview the next fight, or do you want to call it wraps here?
If you guys don't mind, it's Easter weekend and I'm hosting a big dinner tomorrow, so I think
Yeah, absolutely.
I have to
extra
work
rest
this
slash
weekend
prep.
anyway, so yeah,
Oh,
that's fine.
thing. Sure, so we can call it. We can do any. We can do the 10 minutes before the next round starts, and we'll save the next round for when everyone's back together.
Okay.
So as you're led out of the arena and the gates are closed once more, you can see the body of the Sabretooth. Luckily, a large portion of it was sucked down by whatever Kipley did. So the crew goes to remove it, and they just see like a singular paw and arm that was decapitated or cut off from it, and they just look puzzled and just kind of turn in fear at the small woman that walks past them as they begin dragging it off into the other gate. But you got 10 minutes?
I need another nap.
I can't do that very often. And as an out-of-game reminder, this is Dom speaking. You only have so many hit dice that you can use on short rests.
I know. I need all I can get.
Let me check Cyrus's spell slot. Excuse me. She used her 4th level. She does have 2 3rd level spells left.
Up to you.
She goes, how many of you are severely injured?
I mean,
Marcus raises his hand.
I know you are.
Like-
I can see
Oh,
that. In which case you also see like the water that was in the basins quickly just like washes over you to get rid of all the blood and soot, and then goes and returns back into the basins. I can do this only 2 more times. I'm only gonna do it once more, so I can save a revivify spell slot.
how many
So-
more rounds are there? No one really ever told us.
It depends. It varies. I've never actually been in one of these before. I've watched a few. I say a few. It's more like 1 or 2. But the last one I saw went for about 5 rounds, and then the last one I saw only lasted for 2 because the party didn't do too well. I'm pretty sure this is based off of your survival.
Rictus, how are you right now?
Not good.
Mm.
Like
Quickly?
probably one hit and I would be down again.
Yeah, I will include you. Kipley, how are you? Mustang, how are you? Reese, how are you? In terms of our scale, 57 to 0, or anything in between.
On a scale of 57 to 0, I'm about at 30, but I'm still burning pretty hot. So if someone else needs it bad, then I'll be all right.
Kipley?
I'm over half.
I'm just about
Reese?
half as well.
So yeah,
I.
I'm fine.
Okay. Are you sure?
I would like it if we were going to be casting the spell anyways. I could use it and save my spell slots for in game or in battle.
In game. Reese explodes from psychic damage.
It's a game. It's a game.
It's a game of life or death. You're right. Okay, so Reese, Rictus, Mustang then.
Ripley, do you want it?
I'm of a half. You take it.
All right. Don't have to tell me twice. I love a good siesta.
All right, all of you gather around. And she kind of herds you into like a small clump where you see she places her hand on like just above, kind of like on the bridge of your nose. And as soon as she does and taps each one of you, you immediately fall into the slumber. And all of you go ahead and roll those hit dice now so we don't have to forget next time.
I do
There's
have
no
a
motto.
question.
There is no modifier to this now.
I have a question.
Oh, you do add your con mod, by the way, when you do short rest healing.
Yeah.
So you can add that. But yes, Rictus.
Since he didn't really die, but he went down to 0, is his hit points still only at 36 is my max since I can't? Because then that first battle, I hit that spell.
That's a good question.
Does that end if I fall, or is it?
I actually have to go pull up the stat sheet because I don't know if that's listed. I'm pretty sure it stays, but I will check for you, my friend.
Okay.
If it is removed by Greater Restoration or other magic. So unfortunately, dropping to 0 does not.
Okay. That just lets me know how many hit die I need to use. That's
Yep.
all I was wondering. I was supposed to roll it 3 times.
Let me go ahead and make a note. Keep the Dysoned
There we go.
a minor lich.
Dyson. Oh my god.
Do you know the cat that opens its mouth really wide, the cat gif? I just imagining that with vacuum noises in the background. There we go. Hold on. Yeah, that's Kipley. It's just oh, that's funny. Hell yeah. Is there any last things that you guys would like to do before we end tonight's session?
Yes, I have one clarifying question, Dom.
Sure.
So, with the fireball, I could use my reaction to, eat the damage for breakfast. Would the effects be the same if I, say, elected to shoot myself with a firebolt, or does it
No.
have to be something that it's like an environmental thing, like I would have taken the damage otherwise, like area of effect kind of thing?
For the purpose of, I have to think about that. I have to think about that.
Gotta sleep on that one.
I think a lot of the spells you don't actually take damage
Uh,
by your own spells, but fireball is like makes a point of saying
well, it's,
that
it's
it's
mainly for the purpose of I don't think there's a limit on how often you can do that. And if you wanted to shoot yourself, I'm gonna put a limit on that so you don't get infinite hit points. Because
Curious,
that you
I
could
won't- I
just
won't-
repeatedly shoot yourself in the face to get back hit points.
Yeah,
That's it.
I won't pull a funny, but I was just curious.
We can have a mini negotiation on how badly you want to shoot yourself in the face to regain hit points. we can have that, dog. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Well, as 3 of you fall into a slumber and the rest of you sit waiting around for the next match to start, all of the insane shit that you did tonight kind of settles in as we're going to end the session there. well fucking done. That was a pretty decently hard CR rating to deal with. You rolled insanely well.
I think the combat was super interesting. People did some cool stuff.
We gotta see some new abilities and shit. I liked it. And also I got to use my little aura thing that I didn't think I'd get to actually use because I thought people would just long range the poor CR reduced lich. But you guys kept going into melee with it, and I kept enjoying it.
I'm more of a melee like combatant.
Oh yeah,
anyway.
no, for sure, for sure. But when Reese stepped up as well, and then
Oh, yeah.
and then Mammoth as well, and then Kipling was right there, and I was just like, hey, it's free real estate. No,
You know-
that was mainly a scare more than anything else.
It worked.
Yeah,
I came close.
you came. You avoided it like the plague, man. For someone not having a whole lot of decks, that was insane. Good shit. Oof. Yeah, well done. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a
Of
Yeah,
course.
thank you, Dom.
Yeah,
It was
good
very
job.
scrumptious.
And all of you
Thanks,
did
bro.
well is the important part. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Good job, DM.
But thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you, Thayer. We'll pick up with the final round next week. Unfortunately, I was hoping to get into the final round tonight so we could start it and then pick up with Jared next week. But I think this also works out, so we do the final round together. Or final rounds. Who knows? I'm not gonna make you guys fight for 4 fucking sessions.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be real with you. Out of character, I only have 3 fights planned, so